Hello, everyone. We're back once again. It's going to be Center versus Boston College B in the quarterfinals. Now, last game that Center College did, we went 2-1. We lost the first game, but then cleared them in a reverse sweep fashion. It wasn't looking great for us in that first initial game, so I hope this first initial game for Center will go a lot better. Now, Boston College B does seem to have a little bit more levels compared to us. I didn't really see rank comparisons, but I'm interested to see what kind of comp do you think that they're going to run.
I'm kind of interested to see that too. I haven't been watching the previous games, but it'll be exciting. It's my first time here on the desk.
Exactly.
Glad to be here with you, Jamie.
You'll see a lot of our play style.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know how Center plays a lot, or no clue?
Oh, well, I do know Metromina plays a lot of Syndra.
We do play a lot of Syndra. We play a little bit of Vigar with me.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what picks and bans come out. I think we see that, but they don't.
Yes. Center usually drafts a lot of supportive jungler like Maokai, like Jarvan 4. Is that how you pronounce his name? Jarvan 4?
You can say J4. That works.
J4,
Yeah.
J4, Maokai. Struggling to think of another one. Sometimes Amumu, but I haven't seen Amumu this season. Mina usually picks Syndra or Vigar. We usually have like possibly a Lux mid or a Lux ADC, and for our top laner, usually a set. So I'm curious to see whether we'll run a standard comp or if we'll try something crazy like we did last time.
Alrighty, well, I'm excited. Hopefully we get started soon here.
We'll see. There seems to be a little bit of connection issues for two players, but
happens sometimes.
The League client is notoriously buggy.
What is your history with League? How often have you played it?
Probably less than you. I watch a lot more than I play. I think my account level is only like 50 something, so I don't have that much play time. I am unfortunately a top support player, so I play a lot of very brawl oriented characters. In the support role, I play a lot of Thresh, Nautilus, Blitzcrank, a lot of characters with pulls. And in the top lane, I've been playing all the glue reading characters like Trundle, Garen, Mordekaiser. What about yourself?
I play ADC. That role's in a bit of a mess at the moment, personally.
I've heard you can kind of run anything in the ADC slot.
Okay, well, you don't want to run anything.
You can run like Vigar. You can.
No. Let's not get any crazy ideas like that. Hopefully, we don't see any mages down in the bot lane.
I think we did during Game 3 with Center. We ran Vigar bot, so we ended up winning that game. Surprisingly, it's not disastrous.
Okay, will be interesting to see. It seems like all the players are starting to get ready. A little bit of technical issues on Boston College's end.
Exactly. Although Boston College, looking over at their ranked percentage compared to Center, they seem to play a little bit more ranked than us. So I hope that we'll be able to hang on in that regard.
Oh yeah, well, rank doesn't matter.
This is
hopefully
true. As I think as long as you're above iron, I think you have a decent amount of play experience under your belt.
Okay. Maybe.
What rank would you say is the one where you truly say I am okay at League?
I would say you are average at gold. I think.
Really?
Yes.
I think I would disagree with that. I think I think I unfortunately see a lot of. I am friends with a lot of very terrible League players, myself included in that roster.
Gosh.
And I have a lot of teammates as I...
yes. Oh, same.
No, but they're like my friends, unfortunately.
Oh, so. Yes. Well, not unfortunately, but I do have a friend that I play ranked with who will just start running it down if the game takes too long.
Yeah, that is exactly how my jungler friend is.
My friend is a jungler who does that. He just starts running it down. That's crazy.
Yeah, and he has the unfortunate mindset of if he doesn't get fed early, he kind of forces fights to. He really wants to get fed. He plays characters like.
We might have the same friend. It's possible.
Okay, then what characters is your friend playing? It truly determines.
Who's in the jungler right now? He's playing a lot of Nocturne.
Okay, I haven't seen a lot of
Yeah.
No, my friend does play Nocturne.
Nocturne? Yes, indeed.
Some Nocturne, some Master Yi, some Amumu very rarely.
Master Yi, it's so interesting you say that because he played a ton of Master Yi as well.
Played a ton. Has he
Yes.
learned it? Has
He's
he
calmed
learned
down a little bit.
Okay.
Thankfully.
I'm proud of him.
Yes, we are proud of him. But we are very proud
One
of
of the
him.
most painful things in top lane is Master Yi top, just because it is just awful for everyone involved. I don't think anyone's having fun.
Oh yeah.
I just heard one of our players exclaim in excitement that one of our prominently picked characters was banned.
Indeed.
So
yeah, so we got a silver ban coming out from Boston. Center banning out Mbessa.
On center. A very reasonable ban. A lot of our comps tend to be very backline oriented, with jungler tending to be the front line. So we'll see if this continues, or if center decides to swap it up. They seem to be doing that recently. Ooh, they banned 2 characters we play a lot. We love to play Milio. So
Oh, I see.
this feels like 2 very targeted snipes. They may have looked at previous games we've played, because those are very targeted. If there's like a J4 ban, or if there's like a Syndra ban, then that's gonna be really rough for us, or even a Maokai.
Yeah. I wish I knew more about the players, but it's hard to say with the bans right now how effective any of these will be. But just going off of what you're saying, as you were saying earlier, jungle ban, maybe J4 Mumu coming out from Boston. If I were to guess, just from what I know, center will probably lock in Syndra in one of their first 2 picks, but we'll see here.
They did ban our Amumu. We oftentimes play Amumu, but I haven't really seen Amumu since our very game 1. We may have shifted a little bit away from Amumu, so interesting.
All right, and an Ori ban coming out as well. Let's see who Boston picks first.
If they wanted to target, they seem to be targeting different characters. If they want to ban our best top, I don't want to give them advice, but our best top is either Set or Urgot, because Mandalore is not in our game, so we may see the Urgot return. Echo. I have not seen an Echo in a long time.
Same. I haven't seen Echo either. Sion and Sedge.
Never seen Sion and Sedge on center, so
okay. I guess center's been practicing some new picks then.
I haven't been at a lot of their practices, so these could be pocket picks.
Okay.
Vayne is really good right now.
2 tanks, picking Vayne into them. Pretty good.
Center does like a lot of their tankier characters, especially in the jungle, so picking a true damage character like Vayne is unfortunately very rough for center.
And Set as well.
They took our Set. This is going to be... I mean, we already have top locked in. Set. I have not seen a Senna from us either, so...
Okay.
All new characters.
Right now, just a little bit worried about center's draft at the moment. They're lacking a bit of damage. Sion, Sedge, great frontline picks. Personally, I hate Sion. I just don't like the pick at all. I know he's a big, beefy boy, but...
Playing against him? Or
no, just seeing him as a pick. It's just, he's a little slow, he's a little clunky, but hopefully we can get the job done here. Mel ban coming out from Boston. Mel insanely broken. Also hate that character. So
there's a lot of very hateable characters in leagues.
Yes, that is very true.
I don't think there's enough bans to get all the evil characters out. Like each team should maybe have 15. I don't know. They banning our Karma. We do have a player that loves to play Karma, so they sniped a lot of our characters. We sometimes play Mel, Mordekaiser. Mm-hmm. We have played Mordekaiser in the past.
Mordekaiser also. Interesting. I'm starting to think maybe the Sion might be Sion in the bot lane, actually.
Sion support?
Yeah, Senna Sion in the bot lane. Mm-hmm. Although I feel like that was nerfed a bit ago. So it'll be interesting to see.
Maybe Senna didn't get the memo, or maybe they have something up their sleeve.
Or maybe it got buffed.
Jungle. We never know. Sion jungle.
Might have been buffed recently, but...
Hui, we like to play a lot of Hui.
Okay.
So picking Set and Hui feels a little bit targeted towards center. I don't know, maybe they could like the same characters as us, but Mina plays a lot of Hui, and our top laner Mandalore, if he were here, usually
Mhm.
plays a lot of set.
I see. Interesting. Well, it looks like for Boston side, all that's missing is their support, unless that way is going down the bot lane, which I don't
Thresh
think it will.
support.
There it is, locking in Thresh support. Okay, okay.
I feel like center has 3 really tanky characters into a Vayne, so I don't know if that's going to be super amazing for us, but I feel like if we close it out early enough so that Vayne doesn't become a problem, it may not matter, but
Potentially, but on the side of center, there's a lot of good hard CC, Scion, Alt Scion, Q, Sedge as well. Oh,
oh,
okay.
is it Senna Ash bot? And
Uh,
who's mid?
Senna Ash, it might be
This
Scion
is
mid. Am I understanding this correctly? A lot of interesting. I'm seeing a lot of interesting things today.
I ooh, I don't know the lanes.
Huh.
Maybe Mord top?
Mordekaiser top makes
Mhm.
sense. Sedge in the jungle, so it's probably Scion mid. Into Hui doesn't sound correct.
Uh, I
Is it Mord mid in that case then? Into
I
Hui?
have no clue. We've never picked
All
the
I'm saying is,
Scion or the Sedge.
yeah, somebody
So
was definitely cooking something.
maybe this is a
On the
secret
side
comp
of
we've been
center.
practicing. I have no clue. This is. I wonder who Mina is playing because this none of these characters are Mina's usual characters. So I'm curious to see. I mean, our Mordekaiser's a typical pick.
No, yeah, it's looking like it might be an Ash mid actually here. Huh.
Now, for Boston College, they do have a pretty traditional laning setup. Vayne bot, Thresh, set top, Echo jungle, Hui mid. Seems very standard, but and then you look over at center side, and
Yeah, it's interesting to say the least. The Hui Ash matchup, I don't know how well that's gonna go.
For the Hui or for the Ash?
For the Ash, um, Ash's cooldowns are a little bit longer than Hui's, just earlier on. Who is, of course, that sort of traditional blaster mage. So it'll be interesting. I certainly would not be having a fun time into a way playing an Ash. Yeah, looking at the top lane set, Mordekaiser might see a lot of fun little fist fighting there. Bot lane is probably going to be a little bit boring. Scion Senna doesn't really want to fight too hard. And early on, especially, it might be a little bit harder for that Vayne. Or, yeah, Scion and Senna to... Yeah, it's weird. It's a bit of an interesting one. It's been a while since I've seen a Senna Scion. So...
It may not even be Senna Scion. These lanes could swap up pretty quick. Could be like something crazy, like Scion top, Mord mid, double ADC lane.
Could be. But
I
there's
have no clue.
we are waiting for that spectator die. We got about 2 minutes, of course.
Anything else you want to say, or do you think we should wait until the game starts? Because I have no clue what's going on.
Well, I mean, I guess we can, if you'd like to.
Sure.
Alrighty, we'll be back, folks. Alrighty.
All right, so loading into the match, hopefully by the character's runes, we'll be able to decipher what sort of comp we're running, if it truly is Scion Senna or if it's something else entirely.
Indeed, indeed. Yep, there it is.
Go.
Lumberjack, Scion, and Senna in the bot lane. Yeah, it'll definitely be an interesting game to see, especially that Ashe in the mid lane, rocking the best Ashe skin.
Oh,
Personally.
you think High Noon Ashe is the
Yes.
best one?
Yes, I do.
Now, what
I
about
do.
Lumberjack Scion? You think that skin's heat or?
Nah.
Yes, sir. I'm not a fan of a lot of Scion skins. I feel like Scion's base design is a little hard to work with skin-wise.
Yeah.
Running 3 High Noon skins on our team, though. A lot of synergy.
That's good. I love that. I love that synergy. Lumberjack Scion is the only one that's a little bit out of place. Does happen.
Is there High Noon Scion?
I don't think so. But they should get on that. I think it'd be
It's just for center.
really good. Yes. But no, I am a little bit worried about Center's draft here. Worried about how the Center's going to be. Over to playing her in the support lane. So, should be fine. But we do see those pings coming out from over on the Vayne. Yes, Vayne is going to be the person to watch out for, 100%. You've got 3 beefy boys, which unfortunately Vayne doesn't really care about. Those
Maybe early game Vayne will care, I hope.
Indeed. So we'll see how the lanes play out. Seems like there might be a bit of
Center
just looking out for the invade because they are running Thresh, who is a hook champ. So all covering down here. But what's nice about League, if there are no early invades, just the first few minutes, first 4 or 5 minutes are pretty chill. They're quite relaxing. Not too much is happening. For the most part, as long as the jungler isn't ganking early or running it down, it's just a fun game of how many minions can you kill.
Yes, it seems to be a pretty normal start so far. No one wanted to do a crazy invade, so we're sort of staring here watching the team CS.
So let's be chilling for a little bit. Yeah. So how was your day? Pretty good.
Yeah, it's been pretty good so far. I mean, not a whole lot has happened.
Not a lot has happened.
Nope, just like in this game, not a whole lot.
Just like in this
happened.
game, yeah. I mean, for the first 3-ish minutes, it'll probably be that way.
We'll see. I hope the camera stays on top for a little bit of the
Good little bit of dueling happening on early on.
Scion and Senna already getting
Already
bullied,
getting
like,
damaged a little bit, getting hurt a little bit.
This is unfortunately gonna happen a lot.
It's gonna be a tough bot lane for sure. Ooh.
Interesting. Set denying Mord his 2.
A lot of things happening. Not too good looking for our top and bot lane at the moment. Boston College hitting level 2 first.
Mina making the play matchup so far look a little even, but we'll see how this goes once Play gets his levels. Scion attempting to clear wave, but he is unfortunately getting bullied.
Scion
Gets
forced to
ignited.
flash out. Minjan, their Thresh using the Ignite. So, I mean, we're starting to see a little bit of that struggle early on. It's hard for the Scion and Senna to really do much at this stage. In the top lane, Mord and Set brawling each other, shielding.
Okay, good shield.
That punch.
Ooh.
Oh, falling quite low.
I don't exactly know how the Mordekaiser set matchup goes. I don't really see that a whole lot.
Yeah, I don't play top lane too much either. But at the moment, it seems like Set does win up on that matchup.
At least for now, early game.
Yeah, at least for now. Oh, early game coming up from Mega Noodles. Getting the stun onto the Set. Set might be forced to fly. Oh, instead just going down. First
Set
blood
just
going over to
evaporated.
center. Alrighty. That should help Lumberjack up in the top lane a little bit. Push out the wave maybe. Or it seems like he's taking it slow. That's fine. Set using the TP.
Mina getting a little bit of the chip on the Hwei.
Yeah, Metro are doing great in the mid lane into this Hwei matchup. You know, and now we're just chilling again for a couple minutes. Just letting them farm it out.
Mordekaiser is attempting to fight Set, although the matchup still may be in Set's favor. Ooh, big stun from the Scion. They seem to be trading pretty well, despite the fact this is not a great matchup for them. Warding the Echo wisely.
Good ward on Cinder's side, though, spotting out the Echo. Oh, Lumberjack getting caught a little bit from that Set's grab. Popping the shield a little bit early. Flashing forward, both force of flash. Lives another day. Probably back in here. Alrighty.
No one really seems to be in that good of a position to take first drag right off the rip. Echo farming in left jungle while our jungler's farming a little close by, but no one's really low enough to help force a drag.
It would be difficult without a gank right now. Boston's got that prio since they're pushed up. So we'll just kind of have to see. Maybe they can make something happen in the mid lane. Set backing in an interesting place.
Mega Noodle's getting possibly another Set kill, and it is definitely looking like another Set kill. Even with Set. Ooh, wait, Mega Noodle's it? Ooh,
Metro Mina coming up to cover. Ooh. Beautiful job. Kill
Mega
going
Noodle's
over to
almost
Mina.
lost at the Set, but Mina had a very whoa.
Just aware of the map. Exactly,
sense.
yeah. Interesting recall position from the Set there.
It almost worked out for him, but Mina was able to rotate super quickly, and the Mordekaiser was there to kill Set even if he did win the fight.
Oh, but the dragon going over to Boston. That one was missed completely.
Yes, I hardly even noticed it. I was looking more at our CS numbers, and that Scion is building more bruiser rather than. I have to see how Scion's build develops if it goes full support.
Yeah, Set wanting to fight again.
Right now with Mordalt, I don't know if it's an advantage to Set or Mord to have 6 right now.
Definitely wouldn't, in my head at least, I don't think it favors the Set.
No, not at all. Especially for those extra protections, like if Mord ults him, right? I don't know, I feel like that's a very
I think just chilling, just feeling each other out. For the most part. The Ashe Hwei matchup going quite well. Seems like it might be lethality Ashe, just based off of the tier that's being built. Oh, Set canceling Mord's. Oh,
the shield.
Sidestepping the fist.
Oh, that was
with going down. It was close. It was close.
It was. Even with Set canceling Mordalt, it still almost worked out in Lumberjack's favor.
Indeed. We're back to the bot lane. A bit of a snooze fest. Not their fault, of course. It's just how the game is at the moment.
Set and Echo seemingly want to. Grubs aren't up, so seemingly. Oh, coming up right now.
Ward Bros coming up. Yeah, because of that Set kill in the top lane. They're just able to get there first. So both of those first objectives, the first dragon and Grubs, going over to Boston, it seems like.
Doesn't look like a complete blowout as of yet, but losing the first dragon Grubs was not a great start to the match.
But it's not over yet.
Indeed. We are running a lot more of a later game comp with Scion and Senna. I forgot her name.
It's true. Senna does scale, but I would be always worried about that Vayne.
Oh yes, Vayne will probably destroy half of our comp in the game. Not probably, will.
Wow.
Mina making this matchup look Ash-sided.
Matchup looks quite solid, actually. Echo
Maybe Sound's going for
being
them.
spotted
Oh,
out.
that hits them? They did not look like they were in that.
Oh my, you know what I just remembered? It is possible that Senna might do some sort of TikTok combo where Senna puts the root on a minion and Sion
Does the big
pushes the
slam.
minion back. That could be something. So hopefully we can see that TikTok combo out as well. But again, just a little bit more skirmishing, a little bit more fighting. It doesn't look to be going in the way of the Mordekaiser, unfortunately.
Yeah, Set just kind of full kit dumped him, and Mordekaiser didn't really hit him back. Slammed him and pulled him, but Mordekaiser's looking for a lot more of those shorter engagements. I don't think he's looking for Set to full-on kit dump him every engagement.
Ooh, the ult coming out, stopping the Hui's back.
Not close enough to kill. Maybe Mina just wanted to prevent the Hui back. I don't know. It seemed strange.
It could be. Yeah, just a bit of an extra farming simulator down in the bot lane again.
Seems like we have a fight every 3 minutes. Oh, could there be a fight happening?
Oh, Sion going in, going a little bit wide. Between the mid and the Thresh. Condemned into the wall as Sion goes down, but Sion with the passive coming back up. Hopefully he could find something to hit. Running towards the Vayne. Oh,
able to get the Vayne. Nope,
play
off
push it from the Thresh.
Pull. I think I saw what the Sion wanted to do there. He wanted to walk into the bush and charge up his stun, but he got canceled immediately out of it by the Thresh knocked out the Thresh. Ooh, getting banished from Mortals. I don't know if Set should continue fighting this. He's so close to tower. He's died from tower. Ooh,
Wow, living
barely.
with just a sliver of health there.
Getting the kill from the Mordekaiser, he killed him up just enough.
That is going to be the feat of warfare, I believe, going over to Boston.
Indeed, although getting the kill from Main is
Trade coming out, trade coming out.
Set and Mordekaiser have about the same number of items, so there isn't a huge gold differential, especially across the teams being rather similar, despite losing Grubs and Dragon.
True, the game is quite close.
Looking for a cheeky Hui kill, or are we waiting for a...
Dragon is up, so maybe Boston will go and check, but...
Seems like Center wants to take Chemtech before Boston. Echo is still taking a Campa instead of... We'll see if Echo decides to contest Drag. Thresh is looking to poke. Echo is waiting to flash smite it. Ooh. Thresh gets a pull, nothing is followed up on. An unfortunate Ash ult with.
Oh, go back to the Dragon. Oh, Echo stealing the Chemdrake.
As to be expected, I predicted it 15 seconds ago with the flash smite on the Echo.
The auto camera, thankfully, just taking us out of that moment, so we don't see that steal.
We didn't need to see the Dragon steal. We needed to see what's happening on top. This is Boston having both Dragons.
But I believe that is the special boots going to be unlocked for Boston there as they get 3 kills and 3 objectives first. Of course, not a big deal.
Still very winnable, but it is unfortunately putting the Vayne a little bit more ahead. We do not want in this economy. Is Mord looking for a... Ooh. He wants to protect his ward. Mord's doing a really good thing, just poking Set, not letting him get the bursts on him. Mord's cooldowns are rather low at this stage, so he's able to throw it a lot more poke than Set, provided that he keeps his distance. Ooh, the Hui is coming from behind Mordekaiser. Mord knows. Set ult on the Mord. Is Mord going to banish him? He didn't banish him.
Oh,
good
great flash dodging the punch.
Is he going to hit the pole?
Oh!
Kill so good when black screened on us. The Hui
Yeah,
coming up
not
to
sure
kill
where
the
that
Ward.
Hui was standing. There really wasn't a wave to crash in the top
Yeah,
lane.
and also Hui kind of came a little late.
Oh,
is he
getting hit
getting
with the
the
ult.
Hui ult?
The
Ooh, Mordecai
shield,
the shield.
enough
Ooh.
to survive.
That Hui did a really late gank for the...
Oh,
Will he be able to kill Hui?
Zed
It's
versus
not.
Wei. Oh, and in the bot lane,
Something's
the
happening.
hook onto
Ooh,
Metrovina, stun coming out, and the knockup. Vayne going
the
down.
Vayne
The
behind
Sejuani
it
bit of
at the sacrifice of our... Ooh, will Mega Noodles die? Ooh, good stun. Ooh, is he still dead? Ooh. Maybe?
Going down, going down.
Bit of a trade, losing our jungler for their Vayne.
Getting a good amount of tower damage in, because that Vayne isn't there. But I believe Mina was the one who picked up the kill on Vayne, looks like.
Ooh, that's a really lazy back from Hui. Mordekaiser caught his back. I don't know, are they is Set and Hui swapping lanes? It seems to be that they're swapping lanes. Interesting. I do not know if the Set Ashe matchup is any better. If you know anything about the top lane, playing against range top is not very fun at all. Set already having wave crash under... Oh, this is not looking good for Set. Yup. This is why range top is evil. I do not think the rain... yeah, Set...
Set looking like a bit of a pincushion, definitely.
Yes, there's not much Set can do in that situation, unfortunately. Swapping the Hui, although it may have been a temporary swap.
Seems like it was a bit of a cover more than a swap, most likely. Just making sure Ashe couldn't get too much tower damage in.
Especially with the Hui staying top for a strangely long amount of time.
Indeed, indeed.
Youmuu's Ghostblade bought by Sion, respectable. Ooh,
Bit of
I don't think
damage
Set
coming
knows about
down
the
here.
gank. Unfortunate Ashol. Are they trying to go for Rift Herald right beneath the top lane gank? I don't think Center has any idea they're trying to take this, or if they are, no one's really wanting to contest it. They don't really have a lot of wards around there, so I think we're rather oblivious to what's happening. Ooh,
Wow.
missed. Ashe getting even more poke in then. Ooh. No TikTok combo for them. Unfortunate Rift Herald.
All of the objectives going in the way of Boston.
Indeed, but to provide a little bit of cope, do you know that the Rift Herald is the objective that provides you the least amount of win rate? So,
Maybe, but it is the most fun to use.
it is definitely the most fun to use, especially if you're playing characters with a lot of life potential. I guess the Banish was a...
Oh!
That did not look like it hit him, but I think he was probably dead anyways. The Banishing was more of a play to stay alive, I think.
Set is the one with the Rift Herald as well, so that could be that top tower going over to Boston.
I'm Set maybe even trying to save it for the second tower. I think Set's trying to save it for the second
Maybe.
tower. Set has hit the second tower.
Set has hit the second tower.
Another drag spawning. We'll see if Center may be able to get the first objective on the board. Yet the gold differential isn't that crazy, despite the fact we've lost technically 4 objectives. Hui getting his second of chip. Nina's already back. Set didn't use Rift Herald
No,
here
still
either.
holding on to the Herald, yeah.
Seemingly wants to save it for, I guess, a bigger occasion or a team fight.
Would be interesting to see next team fight for sure. But,
Ooh,
oh,
Mordekaiser seemingly wants to fight Set here, although I don't know.
No,
Oh,
this is
vanishing
a
to
good
the ult. I think this is probably a kill
multiple
for
duels happening.
Oh, TikTok combo.
Beautiful
TikTok
Ashe
combo,
Herald lands.
TikTok combo. Oh. Not a TikTok combo, but so just a very good combo overall. A good kill on. Oop, and our Mordekaiser got the kill in the set. And we kill their support. Looking like a very, very favorable ult for us. He hits the ult. Interesting. Echo comes in and kills our Ashe. Blinks out. The Hui is probably dead even with the flash. Never mind, not if the Echo peels. Although Echo's gonna get rooted with the big stun. Oh, are they able to kill? Okay. That is
Sedge going
unfortunate.
down to the Mountain Drake there.
That is a little embarrassing, but not a lot. It's okay.
Little unfortunate, little
Yeah, a
unfortunate.
little unfortunate, and I think now Boston gets their 5th objective, but it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay, it's okay.
They are looking a little low, so they could potentially contest that. It's not. Wait, they
Yeah, it
don't
doesn't
get
look like
dragon?
they've started it yet, actually. It doesn't look like they've started it.
Perhaps they were trying to bait dragon. Thresh getting stunned by the Ash ult.
Good Ash Arrow landing. Hawkshot revealing that Boston is on the dragon.
Will they be in time to save it? I don't know if 2's enough to. K-Drag doing another reveal of it to point over. Nina's coming in, probably attempting to steal, just a little bit of poke. They all get out of there. It's looking a little. With the smite, they do take it. The jungler was a little late on the draw, or else they could have smited that. Ooh. Mordekaiser. Oh! He wanted to banish somebody, but they knocked him away. Is Mord gonna banish? Yep, Mord banished someone to stay alive. Their Quay left behind just to get eaten alive. The Mord seemingly not punished for his play with his ability to banish himself in any person.
Making space, making space. Huh.
Lumberjack did create a good amount of space in that fight, you are correct. I wasn't watching the Quay a lot, but that Quay seemingly walked in and just exploded.
Indeed, indeed. That way, you know, recalling in or standing in some interesting spots. You know, maybe he thought he saw an angle. It happens to the.
Indeed. Now it is unfortunate that Center did lose the 5th objective, but wait, we're ahead in gold?
We are ahead in gold.
Could you explain why we're ahead in gold despite the fact we're 5 objectives behind and 1 kill up?
And 1 kill up. Towers look, well, not actually even. We do have the mid lane tower. And also that astronomical CS gap in the mid lane.
Oh,
from
you are
Metro
right.
Mina.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Although they are kind of gapping us in top lane and jungle.
Only a
in
little
bot,
bit. Yeah,
so-
only a little bit, you know. But those were somewhat expected, especially as the game went on. Herald being used in the
They're
bot
gonna
lane
try and
here.
Do you think Sion's gonna be able to? Whoa! That's a little bit
I think
too far back.
you know. I think what it was trying to get the prediction where the set was going to land after the Herald had ran into the
Well,
tower.
even still, I feel like that was too.
It's still a little too
far
off,
back.
yeah, a little
bit
too
too
off.
far back, but I understand what Ashima
Yeah.
was going for there.
But with 2 people down in the bot lane, Boston decides to start
they-
Otacon.
I don't know if killing out Otacon right now is the play, especially when a couple people are still up and they see them. Still staying on Otacon is a very questionable decision. This is not guaranteed. They're taking a lot of damage from Otacon. This may be just a smite, smite battle. Echo Smite is down. Oh, they get Thornbound and they're. Oh no. Getting Thornbound into cleaning up. Is Sion gonna hit a big stun? Ooh, double stun. 2 kills. Sion shut down on the Hui. Oh, the set's coming from behind. This could be a little nasty, but Ash is zoning the set a lot, along with the center. The set is unfortunately caught out. His team didn't really come in from him whenever he needed. Is he still going to get a kill? Oh, Sion's back. All right, Sion gets a kill as he's dead.
Punching the Echo
With
down.
the shutdown kill on that.
Oh.
Set lazy backing, seemingly wanting to get the kill. Interesting.
Okay. Metro Mina BMing a little bit, sending
I
out
did
the
see
Ash
that
ult
ult on
after
the.
Set dies.
I thought that was a little bit of a misplay. Because we didn't have confidence in our Senna, which is fine.
Yeah, the Otacon going over onto the way of Boston College.
Otacon does give a decent bit of golden levels, but it doesn't seem to have made an impact in the current gold gap that we're seeing right now. It seems to have only gotten worse after the Otacon fight.
A bit of levels, but also a bit of extra damage as well. So
Otacon provides extra damage?
yeah,
I did
got
not
the
know.
force with all the petals it gives. But yes, gold lead still maintained from center, so not too crazy. A lot of that, of course, probably going to be on the Ash and maybe even the Scion after that shutdown on Echo.
I heard that Scion's CS shot up a little bit after that as well. Although I think he is just clearing a lot more minions in mid than Vayne is anymore.
Yeah, no objectives on the map right now, so things will be chill for a little bit. Just a little bit of minion wave clearing. Until the next dragon spawns.
Echo and Mord near bot may get in a little bit of a scuffle on the top. Oop, booted. Wei is just going to explode here. Especially from Scion. Wei caught out pretty poorly. The Thresh wasn't there to peel for him or to ult for him. Ooh, and I think this Vayne is definitely dead too. To a pretty unfortunate position. Center will be able to run it down until Baron's spike and maybe even grab that. Thresh pull on the Scion into the stun.
Unfortunate indeed, yeah. That Hui just maybe looking for an angle that wasn't there, causing the rest of the team to try and follow up, getting the Vayne caught out.
I think the Hui has been caught a couple times looking for an angle that wasn't there in this game.
Yes, too busy painting, maybe.
Makes a lot of sense. Maybe Center will be able to get their first drag of the game, although it may get smite stolen by Echo. Oh, good bad Thresh. It was nice knowing you, Thresh. I do not think any support could survive that situation. Nina is 15! Coming in with Baron as well. Oh, unfortunate missed combo from Mordekaiser. Center is going to get their first dragon. Echo isn't here to flash smite steal it.
Like last time.
Yeah, although Center may be able to even push for Baron if they really wanted to. Right now, Boston is a little bit scattered. They don't really have a lot of wards on Baron, so Vayne may be looking to change that. Still no blue wards on Baron. Interesting.
Crazy yet. It's looking like Center will grab hold of that bot tower.
Looking for a very gradual lead over Center. Not Center. Looking for a very gradual lead over Boston.
A 5k gold lead, actually. And denying that soul, mountain soul from Boston as well. Again, now we're just back in that little, you know, just wait and see. Just push out lanes and...
No one's bold enough to try and sneak in a Baron here.
Not yet, not yet. The boldest player for sure this game has been the Hui, so...
For better and for worse, I would agree. Although the Hui seems to be taking a little bit of a less bold path. Staying in bot for a little bit. Everyone seems to... Ooh.
Looks like Center is actually trying to position. Maybe not, as the jungler's back in.
They seemingly want to take Baron and also mid tower. Oh no! Goodbye, Vayne. That is an unfortunate route to be getting hit by. Scion taking the double kill and taking Hui ult. Hui flashing away, probably living for the situation. A lot better position for Hui in this fight. Although getting hit by this Center route at any point in the game now will just guarantee your death now. Ooh, good heal, probably saved our, probably saved Mina.
Good heal, but also great Q from that Scion.
Center may try and take Baron here, if not just secure wards all around it. Although Hui and Echo will be able to go back.
Ooh.
That was a little bit of a lazy back from Mina. I think Echo maybe died. Oh, Echo is super dead here. Echo only choosing to go deeper. Scion is, Scion unfortunately manages to die, although, he won't be able to catch up to the Hui after the slow. If only this were pre-patch Scion. By pre-patch, I mean old Scion.
Like 2010?
Yeah, like his release kind of old Scion. Back when he could take towers.
Point and click stun. Oh, I mean, he still takes towers. Or are you talking about like the Scion that because there was a Scion, the dragon one, the little dragon tamer Scion thing?
Yes, where you could just
have a dragon on level 6. Great design.
Yes, and also the fact that you could go 1 and 9 in the game and just continue this for push because he had enough health on release to just continually push towers and end. That was really cool to watch. I think it was there was a Scion player that on average went 1 and 10 but had a 60% win rate. It was insane at the time.
That does describe one Scion player now, I feel like. Quite popular, but... Wow, that mid tower is holding on.
One singular hair. Thresh could walk up and auto it. And it would
Really
just
doing its best to stay alive.
Seems to be chilling out for right now, looking for,
Waiting for the dragon to spawn.
waiting for drag, or maybe waiting for someone to make a mistake so they can take Baron. But for now, it's a lot of slow stuff happening. Quay living in bot now for his extra farm, so he doesn't want to get killed on repeat. Now, by judging by CS, you would say that Senna is pretty solidly the support as well as the starter item, but they are building a lot more damage items than Sion, who is supposedly the ADC. I don't know. With
Well, Zeno will still be the AD here, but yes, he did take over the bot lane. But his job is to be the beefy guy, clear waves so Senna can pick up souls.
Mordecai. Oh, I didn't even realize Mordekaiser built Thornmail for Set. I mean, it's not the worst play in the world, especially with the Vayne, but I feel like Thornmail is just not that amazing of an item right now. But I am also very biased against Thornmail. Oh! Is Echo dead? He manages to cleanse himself. Thresh tries to go for a cheeky pull.
Kale's used from the Thresh.
Dragon just spawning. Everyone looking for a really big fight here. Vayne is caught out in the middle of nowhere. I do not know what Echo is doing there, just smacking the drag. Looking for an engage. Big ult from center. That's a very chunky amount of HP off that Thresh. Mordekaiser going in and ulting somebody. The Echo running away. Fortunate kill for the Hui, as well as the Vayne. Oh, the mid lane got taken by minions. Center seems to have
Lost that fight. 3 going to the way of Boston, 1.
although they
going
are
to Senna.
decently low, so if Nina could maybe hit an ult that's coming up soon here, could maybe secure a kill, although Echo is already killed up.
Was a bit of a tough one. That fight was honestly quite scattered.
It was,
had-
I think our juggler Mega Noodles went in a little too soon and went into 4 and kind of engaged us before we were properly positioned. I was a little scuffed.
Yes. Just a little, just a little. But that Mountain Soul going over to Boston, giving everybody on that team just a bit of survivability, a little bit of extra armor, a shield, of course. It will make it harder to catch and kill some of their carries, but we'll see. Anything can happen. Especially the later on the game goes, just one fight can flip the whole thing.
Indeed, especially with a decently fed Scion, even killing him in a fight may not do enough to secure the fight.
Maybe. Now, I was clowning Scion, that pick a little bit earlier on, but Scion isn't going tankier, he's going lethality.
He is.
Yeah, opting for lethality Scion here. His punches are going to hurt.
Especially with Yomu's Ghostblade. I only really see that on Pike.
To see how the rest of this match plays out.
Oop, Thresh hits the pull on the Mordekaiser. Will it be able to kill him? I don't know if not if Mordekaiser. Oh, Mordekaiser banishes someone just to stay alive in the fight. Hits the Thresh. Ooh, he's gonna get ulted.
Staying alive in
Thresh
the
and Zion
fight.
kind of being left alone. Hard focuses the Vayne, understandably. Is he? Mordekaiser wins that? Mordekaiser just stood in the back line, beating up the Thresh, letting everyone else die. If it does, back. Oh, a really big set ult killing Nina there. Mord probably doesn't win this without ulta. Unfortunate. Echo is just a powerhouse of a character this late in the game. Especially with Radabonza. Or Rabadonza. I think this secures Boston's Baron, despite the fact that they're still behind gold, despite the fact that they're ahead as of this moment.
Looks like Boston securing the Baron after that mid-fight there. Going on all 5 members as well, waiting for that Thresh and Vayne to respawn.
I think we're about to resume the stagnation of previous fights that we had. No objectives are coming up. We killed Dragon a little recently. Baron just died, so.
Right now, Boston wants to siege a little bit with that buff. Now, in my ranked games, how it usually goes, the team that gets Baron just loses it all after, so...
This is true. People who take Baron immediately back and then forget what Baron gives them.
That's right, that's right.
We actually don't have enhanced waves at all. We're not going to do anything with this, and we're going to try and fight in mid again.
Exactly, so could potentially see a similar situation here. But center doing great, you know, sticking together, moving together, covering for each other.
Oh no, Mina. Oh, Mina getting hard dove by the Echo after getting hit by the play ability. Dang!
Oh.
The Echo is being a pretty big menace to our team right now.
Going down.
Oh, really big Scion kit dump. Although I don't know if anyone's enough team there. The Hourglass really keeping Echo alive there. Mordekaiser with the shutdown. Set with the grab on our... Wow, Set kills there. Scion with the big stun there. Mordekaiser pulled back in when he really doesn't want to be. Ooh, big Scion kill again. Scion's being honestly the big bright spot of our team right now. Although Vayne is split pushing right now, which is a pretty good play from them, honestly. Despite the Vayne having a lot of tank shred potential, they are just split pushing to end right now with the enhanced Baron wave. They didn't forget about it. Ooh, and just shredding a Strimmer into... Oh, this is just over for Scion. Oh! Scion?
Oh, disrespecting the lethality Scion like that.
Senna hasn't fought the Scion before, apparently. So
Oh my days. Can't do that.
Echo just exploding by the Ashe ult. I don't think Vayne realized that Scion could indeed kill her. Vayne seemingly wanted to try and do like a cheeky end or a cheeky double tower take, but...
Maybe trying to end as fast as possible, but tower's going down. Do not spell the end, because towers respawn now, so just gotta hold out a little bit. Elder, not sure when that's coming up, but that is going to be the next dragon that spawns since Soul has been taken.
Center has unfortunately lost our game-wide gold lead, so this is one of our bright spots of the game is starting to look a little bit more dire. But again, all we need is really one good fight, one Fway misplacement, maybe one Echo misplay, and we're pretty squarely winning this game.
On the bright side, gold leads at this point in time, usually not the biggest steal, since a lot of people will be closing out their builds. Looking like everyone is pretty much handedly at 4 items, 4.5 items, something close to that. So
Echo is full build. Well, Echo's 1 item off, but Echo is being a pretty big powerhouse with the Hourglass. Ooh. Center's not contesting that. Interesting. Elder for free is
free Elder.
A little unfortunate.
Hawkshot spotting it out. Center watching from a distance as Boston secures the Elder Soul.
This is looking a little unfortunate, but with no Baron up, there's not a whole lot of push. They still need to win a fight without an enhanced minion wave.
Play TP top.
They seemingly wanted to push up all lanes. Usually that's a top laner's job, but Fway apparently had TP up. That is TP up. Why didn't he go?
Hearing commentary from outside.
Set is rooted. Will he die? He will not die. 2 inhibitors down for center. It's not center on the back foot as topmost inhibitor rebuilds it.
Center doing their best to defend, but there's no towers. Inhibs are down.
Ooh, big Scion kit dump. Pretty good. Center ult. Ooh, that Set ult pretty close to tower. Ooh, I don't know why Set ulted so deep there. Echo is very deep. The star of their team is killed. Wow, that was a really good fight for Senna. Only losing Sion. Sion is a pretty good bright spot of our team, but Mina is picking up a lot. Ooh, unfortunate Elder execute there, getting the kill secure there. Wow, that was a really good fight for Senna. Killing all of them, only losing 2.
Throwing the game.
That was a very sloppy fight. A couple misplays. Echo went real deep, Set ulted closer, basically into Fountain. I don't even know what happened to Hui. And there's Senna dying pretty handedly to our Ashe Scion. That was just...
Looking like everyone getting knocked up or CC'd in some form by the Scion.
Yes, that Scion start was a really good start, along with the center root on the set, I believe.
Yeah. Now no objectives. Towers are back up for center. Inhibs will be up soon. Top one first. So just a bit more relaxing.
Baron will be spawning very, very shortly. So center probably wants to maybe push Baron while they're ahead, or maybe force a fight.
Looks like Metramina forced out the
Vayne flash
the Vayne's
for
flash.
Really nothing in return. It looks to be full HP. Along with not having ult, it didn't even need that fight. Two people with Abaddon's death cap. Ooh. Cheeky stun. I do think Sion probably loses this.
Bit of a brawl.
Oh no!
Now they're
Sion,
ulting maybe a bit.
Oh wait, Sion's
but a fight
distracting
going
them.
down the bot side.
I didn't see the vision, Sion. I'm sorry, you were distracting them.
Walking away from the fight doesn't seem like center wants to take this one as they back up a little bit.
Sion did do a pretty good job distracting 2 of their damage dealers, but center wasn't able to collapse in time and deal enough damage, seemingly handing over Baron to Boston, which is... I don't know if they can do that in this position with a lot of towers going on one head down, with one just recently dropped. Good ult by Mina trying to do a last minute cheeky steal, but...
Sejuani slow, caught out a little bit here. Going down.
This is looking really unfortunate for center. Sion is coming up pretty soon, but not having the jungler to engage is very unfortunate, especially with enhanced inhib minions. Oh, this is looking... Echo...
Great ult coming out to stop the Echo, but Set flashing forward.
Sion coming in for a huge amount of damage. He ults away to try and kill him. Sion does come back and immediately kills the Set. Sion is putting in so much work even after death.
Oh, but 3 for each going down. Only the Hui and the Thresh left standing for Boston, and they're both pretty low. It doesn't seem like they'll be able to close out this game yet.
Ooh, Senna tried to ult the Hui there and kill him, but Hui juked it just enough. Despite the fact that Boston looked like they had almost a sure victory there, that Sion came in and did a pretty big knock-up, immediately almost winning the fight on the spot there. Not knock-up, stun. It's a knock-up into a stun, right? The big slam?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
Longer you charge it up, more stuns, more damage.
Seemingly wanting to go for Elder again. We seem to be in a little bit of a limbo state here. Whenever someone's about to end, enough people die so that they can't properly end the classic MOBA dance back and forth.
That's right, just one fight. One fight is all it takes.
One good fight.
Yep.
Because we've seen a couple fights so far that kind of didn't really result in much. Well, destroying of inhib, but...
Resulted in center defending their Nexus.
yeah. Interesting. The item's been nerfed quite a few times, but I suppose it's still good on work. Center seemingly doesn't realize just how many of them there are right here. Unfortunately, we have to meet a decent stun. Sion is going to explode immediately, but he does punch for a lot when dead. Did Set just grab Sion's dead body? Can you do
Looks
that?
like it, yeah, of course. He can grab anybody.
I didn't know you could grab Sion whenever he was Mordecai's looking for the Echo kill. Echo does use a lot of his ability to stay alive as well as Zonia's. Nina misses another big arrow. This is unfortunate. Their set is down, but their big players like their Echo and their Hue are still alive. Despite Vayne being a really big tank killer, Vayne is breaking even. Although, our Sion didn't really go tank, so...
Indeed, Elder secured by Boston here. I mean, they defended it once before, they can defend it again.
I feel like we're stuck in limbo.
Indeed.
We're about to hit level 20 in this game.
Yes, everyone approaching max build. So, at this point, the
Lords.
gold is just a number.
Everyone is max build except...
Oh, Sion, I believe, ulting down here.
Gets stunned, immediately killed, although he does come back and immediately straight run it at the play, who does kill him unfortunately. That may have been a little bit of a too hasty play. I understand he wanted to engage and trade, but he's way too squishy to do a lot of that.
So we'll be down a member during this siege for just a little bit.
Boston doing a little bit of split pushing with Echo set. Center is struggling to defend both places at once.
Trying to go on the Echo here.
The Echo is alone up there. No one is with the Echo. Although it's very hard to kill an Echo making, especially with Zonia's.
And that ultimate.
Echo nimbly dodging. Oh, goodbye. A pretty big stun. Set trying to do his best, going all in, but immediately gets vaporized. The Mord beating the crap out of the Thresh. Thresh flashes in. Look out.
An amazing ult to stop the Echo from dashing in there from Metro Mina.
Although Echo does a push.
Vayne flashing forward.
Vayne, interesting. I guess Vayne wanted that very final kill there, but it may have been smarter to flash out rather than flash deeper into the kill confidence. Echo is looking a little greedy. Even if he does kill the Sion, he still loses because Sion just comes back and beats him up.
Center just holding out again. from an Elder Dragon buffed up team.
He had the Zonia. Oh,
Zonia's the ultimate.
Oh, he's cooked him.
The ultimate.
Oh, Sion does not care.
Punching him down. An ace coming out from center.
That is a pretty unfortunate situation for Echo to be in. Mina hit a pretty nasty arrow. Echo had to hourglass that because even if he gets arrowed, comes out of it, he would have to hourglass it regardless, using his kit to immediately rebound and heal and try to continue the fight. He does manage to kill a Sion, but
I mean, that center, they're pinging 183 stacks. We are 930 attack range. The longer this game goes on, the more the center will scale as she picks up more souls. At this point now, we're just wondering, is this going to be a 50-minute game?
Oh, I think it's going to be a 50-minute game. Neither team is really pushing for it. They really want the Baron, of course, to try and push another enhanced wave for another fight. But I may start screaming, "Release me soon." This is looking like a pretty familiar game.
That's right, and this is just game one in a best of 3.
I'm so ready to spend the rest of my afternoon here. Let's go!
Is this the 4th Baron, I believe? Spawning?
That's a good question. I haven't been counting the Barons. Should I be?
This is the 3rd one, 3rd Baron. Yes. Let's see Boston. Pushing up that mid
Seemingly
wave.
not wanting to risk the Baron. 90k gold on both sides.
All kind of grouped together, kind of figuring out what should we
Our
do.
jungler is seemingly a little out of position there. They seem to be hard group. Seems to be hard to get. Oop, another Ashe ult? Does that do anything? Nope. Seemingly trying to force. Oh, they're trying to blitz Baron here. It's a little unfortunate. Sion is looking at it over the wall. Is Center able to steal it, or are they just going to lose it? Ooh, Sion steals it!
Stealing the Baron!
Well, this. Oh, big Senna ult. Sion is dead from the Echo, but it does not matter. Sion is running at the rest of the team. Oh, goodness. Estremu. What is happening in this fight? There's so much happening. It's Echo seemingly wanting to kill our Mega Duel as well as Estremu. This is looking pretty good for Center so far, although one of our inhibitors is about to blow up back at base. If you look at the siege minions pushing in top,
Mordekai's defending it, but 3 Baron buffs up on the side of Center. Definitely will help against the siege that's happening here from these super minions.
Although this unfortunately does mean that this game will go on for even longer as Center pushes Baron minions out. Archangel still. I've not seen that in a very long time, but also my games usually don't go this long. Usually we F6 at 15.
Oh,
so.
Hui purchasing the Archangel staff now.
Oh, you're right. That is a stacking. Wait, what?
No, but it's turned into Seraphs already.
Okay. We're letting him go.
Oh, I guess he was holding on to a tier for a little bit. But Elder Dragon spawning again here.
Another 1,000 dragons for
Echo
Boston
looking to get his team the red buff.
Oop, Mordecai is seeming to want to ward here early. Oop, good ward to kill, so they can't TP in on it. Game of wards right now.
Shamina is up in the top side, but she does have TP
Ooh,
available.
Good stun. Does it matter? Uh-oh, is he cooked? Nope, the Thresh body blocking for the Ashe ult. Ooh, that Thresh threaded the needle, didn't hit anyone there. That shield from Dragon is really helping them out a lot of this Ashe poke that seems to be hitting them. Ashe hitting the stage in the game where she is just the most annoying character in the game right now. Seemingly wanting to wait for Ashe ult. Ooh. Ooh, big Sion knockup on them. Okay, 1,000 ultimates is happening right now. Set flashes in to kill the Mino with the big punch. Our jungler needs to leave. The Set is chasing our jungler. Oh, Estremu is killed by the Vayne, and he is not able to do anything with his death.
That is going to be a 2-for-1 for Boston as they barrel down the mid lane.
3-for-1.
3-for-1.
Our Sion perished in this fight. This may be the end of game 1, although
I mean, they held out before.
they've held out before. Can they do it again? And can we make this an hour-long game? We'll see if, although, ooh, this is going to be really bad unless they can silence it up to clutch team fight. So I think this is unfortunately it for Center. With the Sion not here, yes, I think unfortunately. It was pretty cool. Okay, game 1. What do you think?
GG's,
What do you think
GG's.
Center could have done better to not have lost this match?
I think Center did as good as they could. You know, given the team comp and everything. You know, lethality Ashe. It's just hard to do a lot of damage the later that game goes on, especially with Mountain Soul on Boston's side.
Yeah, I did see a lot of Mountain Soul prevent a lot of chip from the Ashe. That
Yeah,
very good that game.
Indeed, so pretty good despite the team comp and how long the game went. But yeah, interesting to see how game 2.
I wonder if Center will run the same comp. The Sion seemed to be surprisingly a pretty big bright spot of the team. And Sion prevented them from ending a couple of times. Although missing a true support in the sense is a little bit
missing a support, missing an AD, kind of missing an AD.
Yeah, Senna didn't really get a lot of gold that game. It was a little unfortunate to see.
Yeah. I mean, given what we know, Esramu preferring more, top lane characters, and so I think Center trying to adapt as well as they can with the players that they have.
Do you think Estremu and Lumberjack are gonna swap positions, or do you think they're gonna try and run down a similar comp?
I think, given how long the game went, they might try a similar comp here.
Try and make it another hour-long game.
Another one, yeah. I think if the first game ended a little bit faster, a lot faster, they would have been like, all right, let's just try to put an 80
I
in the
think the first
bot.
game ended a little too slow. I think we could have gone a full
Oh, a
hour
little longer,
30.
75-minute game, yeah.
Yeah, what's the longest game you've ever had in League, to your knowledge?
I think it was like 55 minutes.
Really? That's
Yeah.
the longest? I've had some torturous games that have gone to like the 65-minute mark. It was bad.
65 minutes.
It was maybe some of the worst moments of my life. It was bad.
What were you even playing?
Truth be told, I think I was playing Nautilus or Thresh.
65 minutes. Wow.
It was a disaster. It was once it passed the 50-minute mark, there was no thinking anymore. It was just like, please.
You know what? That is true.
Release
That is
me.
true.
It was. You know how I said my jungler loves to run it down mid as soon as games start to last a little too long?
Oh yeah.
It was that incarnate. He would rush down mid as soon as he respawned and would try to split push something, and would just either die or
Just
trade
die right
and
away.
die.
Yep.
And it was.
Yep. It might be a jungler quality, if anything.
You think that's a good thing in junglers?
No. Just I think that's just something that junglers just have, and so
That's
it
what you
seems
meant.
like.
Yes, I feel like I don't know. There's either a very benevolent jungler in the sense where we tend to have a lot of very tank-oriented junglers, a very very selfless sort of junglers, and then we have the Master Yi 10 and 10 junglers where they go in full kit dump and try and get one kill.
Worth. And type worth at the end.
You're speaking like a true Master Yi player. You type like GG's or GG's well played, despite the fact Master Yi is unfortunately still in this game. But he is a lot of a low tier menace, speaking from my own personal experience, just because everyone loves Master Yi at lower ranks.
I think that's actually one of the tutorial champs too.
Really?
I think so.
I
think it's now Ash.
For a long time.
I mean, this account is level 3, so.
Maybe we could get some Master Yi experience under our belt.
But no breaks. After a close to an hour-minute game, we are going back straight into draft.
I'm hoping for an hour-and-a-half game this time. I think we'll try and hit like the world record.
Indeed.
You don't watch a
Best
lot
of threes.
I don't know what the record is in pro play for like the longest match game, but I think we should reach it.
Hopefully, get our name on the map somewhere. Did it make it fearless? As we are in the fearless division. Yes, it is not fearless. Fearless mode, of course, just making it so that if you pick one champ, you can't play it again. The other side can play the champion. In true fearless, nobody can pick that character. But it seems like we're just doing normal.
Yes,
so.
Whenever I told him what the comp was and that we are not running fearless, he was a little confused. Like, oh, usually most people run fearless.
Most people do run fearless nowadays. This is fearless is a newer change this year for sure. I mean, because there's so many characters.
There are
close
and
to
a lot
180.
a lot of them are problematic. Specifically, a lot of the newer ones, but.
Tend to be, they dial it back afterwards. But I mean, in normal game mode, you have 180 characters and you only see like 15 of them. But now with Fearless, you're kind of guaranteed to see 20 or more. So it makes the games a little bit more exciting. There's no just trading of comps as there was with previous games.
I do remember the Yuumi era, unfortunately.
Yes, Yuumi Zeri, yes.
That was a time to be alive. Maybe one of the worst times to be alive.
Well, definitely the worst times to be alive was Season 3 with the whole Ardent Sensor meta.
I don't think I was there for the
4, 5,
Ardent
6,
Sensor.
yeah.
That was after my time.
Yes, those games were pretty boring, not going to lie.
Was it just all farming?
Yeah, just kind of waiting, not fighting until everyone scales up and just kind of blasting it at the end. But it was a great era for 80 carries. That's when I started playing, and so of course that's the role I picked.
Because you're like, wow, that 80 carry is so powerful.
Yeah, you're really a carry. Yeah, but nowadays not as much. For better or for worse, seems like there is a bit of a wait here. So could take a bit of a break, and we'll get back once draft starts.
All right. All right, and we're back. So center tends to, well, not tends, center banned Echo this time, which I feel like is a very good decision. Echo kind of ran that game last time, and that was pretty unfortunate for center. Even from early mid all the way to late, Echo was a pretty strong focal point of their team. Although a Vel'Koz pick is very interesting. Vel'Koz is usually very situational, and he is decently hard to play. So I'm interested to see how BCB makes him work.
Yeah, most likely looking at the Vel'Koz support. Could be mid, but probably a little bit rarer. Talon coming out, jungler mid as well. They've got 2 potential flex picks here, which is interesting. But from Center College on the blue side, Orianna coming out, Control Mage. Metro Mina probably going to be the one piloting that. And 2 picks coming out here. Jarvan, J4, in the jungle.
We do play a lot of J4 in the jungle, although I haven't seen an Orianna from us before. Maybe we pick Orianna because they banned it last game and they have trouble going into Orianna.
Could be, but a lot of great pick potential with Ori J4. Little knock-up, ult combo. Should make it easy for both characters to sort of land whatever their CC is. And MF coming out as well. I'm already liking Center's draft a lot better this game.
This is true. I'm no longer confused about who's going where by the first 2 picks. So,
well, not only not confused, but a lot of great synergy here as well. Just Ori, MF, Jarvan, all of their ults, you just smash R and hope for the best, and half the team is dead. Yeah, Vel'Koz and Talon, not ultra sure what's going on there. With Vel'Koz, you've got a bit more of a poke situation going on. Talon, Nyla. Talon being the assassin, Nyla being a very close range ADC, wanting to go in.
I don't think I've seen Nyla in any of my games that I've played as of recent.
I see,
Have you seen a lot of Nyla?
No, but she's one of those characters who have a decently high win rate because she's got a dedicated player base, so to speak. You know, not a lot of people play her, but I think those that do pretty well on her. So it'll be interesting to see how Boston performs with Nyla. Picking it into MF feels a little bit scary since Nyla is so close ranged. But maybe that's why the Vel'Koz pick is there. Poke the MF out, give Nyla a bit of that space so she can farm a little bit freely, which would give her additional XP because of her passive. So that's probably how Boston want to play that lane out. Support bans coming out on the side of both Center and Boston.
Boston seems to be banning mainly supports and a Braum. I think we've only really played Braum once this season, although BCB has banned 4 support characters, and we do ban Nami. We do have a rough history with Nami players.
All right.
So it makes sense on our end wanting to ban Nami.
Yeah, Nami a good ban. It seems like Center thinks that the Vel'Koz is going to be a mid lane pick, and it seems like they were right as Nautilus coming out on the side of Boston.
Now, Vel'Koz mid usually isn't a very safe pick, as you have to be very proficient with Vel'Koz for him to perform even average, just because Vel'Koz is so unintuitive to play.
And well, he also a bit of a blaster mage. When he came out, his passive, true damage passive, was pretty strong. So they did nerf him a little bit. So you do have to kind of land everything to get maximum utility out of it. So it'll be interesting to see how that mid lane does play out. Or you feel like being a little bit easier to play. But Renata Glass, yeah. All right, I'm loving Center's team this time around. Great counter engage ability, but also great follow up ultimate from Renata and Urgot.
Urgot
being
makes
picked.
his grand return.
I see. Now, as I understand, last time this Urgot pick was pulled out, the games were quite interesting.
They were. I think the Urgot player, or our Urgot player, is very, very entertaining to watch. I believe he lived on like 1 pixel like 3 times one game and got like 3 executes. It was probably the most hype Urgot gameplay I've seen, and that's saying something. Usually Urgot gameplay is shooting in one direction for the whole match. Kled.
Yeah, Kled coming out from
Now,
Boston.
I'm not a big fan of Kled into Urgot, just because as soon as Kled gets low, he wants to brawl to get back on his mount, but Urgot wants you to get low to kill you or to execute you. So I'm not quite sure about the Kled pick. What do you think about the Kled pick into Urgot?
I think what Boston's going for with Kled, I think what they're trying to do, Kled not Talon, they're trying to sort of have like a roaming trio or sort of Kled leading the charge so Not can get there faster. I think what Boston is trying to do is look for picks in sort of solo laners or characters who are going to be out by themselves. As much as I do like Center's comp more, I think they do have the harder job having to land the Jarvan and Ori combo as well as the MF ult.
Because hitting MF ult is just so difficult.
Hitting an effective one is
okay.
difficult. But there is, of course, Nautilus. Just easy to disrupt MF ult as well. Sort of a sitting duck. So it'll be interesting to see how the game plays out. I think what Boston wants to do is look for, once Kled hits 6, try to just sort of invade and roam to other lanes as much as Kled can. I think Center will be looking for those team fights. Hopefully they will, unlike last game, set up a little bit faster for these objectives so that they can put themselves in a better spot to combo more efficiently.
Indeed, it felt like Center was living on borrowed time for half of the previous match, as they didn't really get. They got one dragon.
Exactly, one dragon, one Baron,
and and Boston had like 5 dragons, 4, and 2 Barons.
Something, yeah. They ate everything else,
as well as Rift Herald and Grubs, and Thornbound. So. It was just unfortunate for Center. It felt like our time was expiring very rapidly last match, but I'm hoping to watch some more hype Urgot gameplay. And I say that completely seriously.
Yes, should be good.
All right. I think we'll mute up and we'll resume once the game actually starts through the spectator delay.
Sit tight. Alrighty, welcome back. Players are loading in. did a bit of a side research, of course, as we were waiting. Now with that mid lane pick, Ori into Vel'Koz, Vel'Koz does have about a 57% win rate against Orianna.
Orianna does rely on being a little bit more shorter range, and Vel'Koz definitely does have a lot more longer range sniping gameplay. So.
And same thing in the bot lane, Nyla having a 54% win rate against MF. So actually quite interesting to see how that bot lane will turn out. In top lane, Urgot having a 54% win rate against Kled.
I thought it would be honestly a lot higher, although Kled does have a lot stronger early game than Urgot.
No, Urgot with the 54% win rate over Kled.
Yes.
Yeah. So
30 seconds until minions spawn.
quite interesting to see how things play out.
Vayne and J4 sitting one bush apart from each other, both thinking that one will make the first mistake. Nautilus seemingly maybe wanting to get a cheeky pull for the Vel'Koz.
Yeah, a bit of warding those raptors.
Ooh, J4. J4 does not want the smoke with Talon.
Minions have spawned.
Ooh,
Oh, but Mina does.
good poke from Mina. Although we did think that the matchup from last game between Hui and Ashe was going to be Hui-sided, but Mina managed to prove us wrong. Maybe Mina will do it twice in a row.
I think so. Just as last time, though, first couple minutes of the game gonna be pretty slow, pretty chill. Focused on last hit and farming up.
These first few levels are going to look pretty Kled-sided so far, just because Urgot, until he really gets one or two abilities online, isn't too much of a character, despite being technically a ranged top. I've never seen Mina play Ori before, but Mina does seem to have a pocket Ori. Ooh! See what I mean by this Urgot being hype moments in Aura?
Yeah. I like it. Dashing through the pole.
Interesting that that Urgot stayed for so long fighting Zed. Or Kled, as in Zed's dead. Ooh! Oh, Mina!
Taking a bit of early poke, a little damage. That's Rama dodging the
Ooh,
knot
the
hook.
Nautilus sidestepping the big pulse from Renata Glask. Ooh, is she gonna take a lot of damage here? Seemingly gets ignited, gets full kit dump, gets all in, although Renata Glask did bail her out, so that was a pretty big commitment from Nautilus with the ignite, hoping they would really get the kill there.
Just a small skirmish. But a flesh wound, nothing but a flesh wound.
True. Pulling this support, oddly enough, we're getting enough damage. Urgot shooting the Kled. Kled will probably get back on the Beast, although they have no rage meter. Urgot will have to play this supremely well. Double what chicanery? Okay, I was about to say, what chicanery is happening in the top lane?
Flashes exchanged with Kled picking up the kill.
Indeed, I do not think Urgot understood Kled's kit or knows the basis of it, because it seems like going deeper in and wasting the flash may have not been the best play there. Ooh, Urgot tries to kill the Kled by flashing in the last second. Does Renata Glask have a pull?
Yeah. She's got it's kind of a route, and then you can like move whoever you route into a certain direction. If you throw them into another
Mina
champion,
poking.
stuns them.
Ooh, a lot of poke on the. Is Mina cooked? Not unless Mr. Jarvan comes in.
Jarvan covering from Mina
The
pretty
hero
well.
of ages.
There it is. There's that little pull, little route.
I see. I have not seen Renata Glask, and I think any of my games either. It's the only Master Yi. Actually, in every single role, actually. Master Yi support, Master Yi ADC. Urgot will have a tough time until he hits 6, in which case that is basically an auto-win matchup for him once he hits 6. Or at least a lot closer to 1. I don't know how familiar you are with Urgot, but even if you, say for instance you're Kled and you gain a bunch of bonus health while Urgot is pulling you in, you are still executed from that. Ooh! Wanting to take a tower shot, perhaps? Urgot not being 6 yet, and still committing to these longer poke fights against them. Ulting from Vel'Koz, trying to push his level advantage over Mina.
Forcing
Seemingly
Mina
doesn't work
out.
it out.
Yeah, maybe having to back here. Nautilus getting some early wards down as well on that bot side.
Ooh, Urgot tries to pull him behind. Urgot still hasn't hit 6 yet, and Kled has. Ooh, Kled accidentally taking an extra tower shot there. Urgot's still not 6 yet. Just finally hit 6. He's a little too low health and low mana to do anything against the Kled, who's slowly building up his... Is it a rage meter? What is it called for Kled? I know it's...
It could
I know
be a
it's for
rage
its
meter.
amount, but I just generically call it a rage meter.
I think meter's fine, rage meter's fine. Kled seems like a pretty angry person, so...
No, he uses every one of his voice lines. Urgot really wants to ult, but Kled knows he's only like one ability off from getting a bunch of HP back. And showing. Ult's in, Urgot pushes him behind, he's gonna try and execute. Ooh, wait, is he dead? Very low.
Lives with a sliver of HP.
Urgot is unfortunately 0-2, he couldn't really get a good engage, he's kind of playing a little bit too greedy and a little bit too kill hungry. I don't think you should trade with Kled at this stage of the game whenever you hit Urgot. Looks like Boston College is getting their first drag as for last game. Looking pretty similar to last game's start, although our Urgot is the only one who has died on our team, so the other lanes seem pretty similar. Ooh, good pull, although it is the support. Is she still dead?
Seems like Renato will get out
Ooh,
totally
Urgot
fine.
misses his
Just covers in
behind
the top.
again. Urgot is unfortunately taking these losing trades, and especially if he misses his pull behind it.
I just noticed this. I think Urgot started cold, it looks like.
Huh.
I don't know. Does that interaction still work? Because when Urgot uses his, I think it's his W, when he's like machine gunning somebody, I believe every time he hits, he does get that on-hit health.
I think it's a more of a long play, yes. Vel'Koz beaming Mina just for setup, I suppose. Oh, setup for the Nautilus, who is slowly walking up. Mina seems to have caught it on a ward. And is running away. Ooh, Mina does not.
Kled on that side as well. Flash coming out from Mina. Not going in a little bit too deep. Going
Kled,
down to the tower. Kled as well.
Kled is trapped in the Juggernaut and does lose his lead right here. Mina getting the very final hit kills at the risk of her own life.
Doing it every single time.
Urgot could not rotate in time, but I don't really think it mattered. Kled did lose a little bit of his lead and is now losing a lot of CS as well as a decent bit of his tower. What do you think Kled will build first item? Because it looks like Urgot's going for a lot more.
Kled's looking at a
offense than
Hydra.
defense.
Got that Tiamat, got the Giant spell. So just helping him with wave clear. As for Urgot, not really sure.
Too soon to tell.
He just needs some gold, and soon.
He does. I think he needs maybe one good exchange with Kled, and he's definitely back in the game. Or one where Kled stays a little too long with his enraged bonus health.
Now that everyone is looking like they're at least level 6, hoping we can establish a bit of control here. on these
J4 looking for the
objectives.
Ooh, I don't know if J4 looking for the grubs is the best bet with 4 people coming in.
Starting them instead. Here we see that Kled ult not combo running forward. Beautiful route And ult from Renata Glass, but Vel'Koz untouched. Just too little, too late.
Vel'Koz is doing a lot of good poke, or got nowhere to be seen. Urgot just wants to farm.
Boston taking control over those grubbies. As another objective goes over towards Boston's side. But a lot more proactive from center there. They were there first. They were trying to start it.
I mean, I think center had enough boards for that situation. You couldn't see that the Kled was coming a lot faster than the Urgot, and the Kled ult is a much better engage. Urgot serves as more of a finisher character.
Yeah. I mean, we could see there just a little bit of how each team kind of wants to play.
Ooh, this is the pull behind again. Lumberjack is not putting, maybe expecting the Kled to dash in further on him. Ooh, maybe, I think Kled misses the dash again because Kled dashes away. That is very unfortunate. Urgot probably could have gotten a kill there if Kled didn't dash. Ooh, Mina's probably, nope, the shield from the
Oh, just coming out again from that Vel'Koz.
Vel'Koz just seems to be wanting to sling it as soon as it's ready.
I learned this recently. Did you know that characters that Vel'Koz kills with his disintegration ray, that's like how he learns? He absorbs their knowledge.
I did know that Vel'Koz absorbs knowledge, but I didn't know
Yeah.
how.
In the lore. Maybe that'll show up in the next arcane. Who knows?
I don't know. The next arcane seems to be very not that. Seems to be very Darius Trumbull, that faction. It's on the tip of my tongue. I'm afraid that's faction.
Like going in with very low HP, just getting swatted down by the Renata.
Pretty good double kill from center, killing both people in the bot lane.
Center should be able to take a plate and get out Talon, trying to chase, but Renata should be able to just deny.
Yep. Good play. The Urgot up top with Kled. Still struggling a little bit, although, ooh, pretty good drive and play.
Maybe a duel here. Jarvan forcing out the ult from Talon.
I
Should
was
be
about to say
going away
that felt
for
like a
Dragon.
very scared ultimate from Talon.
Indeed. But I like it, center establishing that objective control, but leaving. That's fine. You know.
Not really wanting to commit. Urgot has Kled in a pretty good position here, having him at a little bit of low bonus health.
MF is low on mana.
Ooh. Seemingly gonna get him off. Never mind. Kled is able to dash away. Orianna seems to be doing alright so far, playing a pretty late game centric build. Ooh, Jarvan, they have no wards there.
Jarvan getting spotted out. Ward being cleared.
A little unfortunate Jarvan didn't go in there as they warded directly on top of him, and he seems to have hesitated as soon as they placed back.
A little bit unsure if they should go in or not.
Vel'Koz just whipping out another ult onto the table.
Yep, wave clear ult, wave clear ult.
Apparently, this Vel'Koz is addicted to pressing the R key.
It is a fun key to press. MF getting caught by the Nautilus hook and knocked up right away, but the Renata Glass ult
Pushing
again.
Nautilus away. Ooh,
preventing
big
that
misfortune ult. Jarvan ult does come out, although with that stun, is Jarvan still able to do it? Will Nautilus pull him away? Nautilus does pull him away, however, the slowdown, Jarvan goes in.
I don't think that's what Nyla wanted to do.
Unfortunately, we got
Beautiful double on. Not much coming out from it.
We do get the 80 carry, but nothing. Ooh! Is Orianna dead? Nope. Jarvan seems to want to go and take more aggro. Ooh!
Bit of a back and forth here, it looks like.
Jungler going in, seemingly wanting to get a kill, immediately gets killed, although does get 2 for his death. Are they going to get 3? No, the support does live that. Going
Like
2
a
for
solid
2.
2 for 2.
Although up top with our
But in top, yes, Urgot going down to that Kled. Kled getting the first tower as well. I think that does mean Beats will be going over to Boston once again, getting access to those special boots.
No one.
Oh, but Urgot with the TP from the back.
Ooh, Urgot. Oh, Urgot does not seem to know who he wants to focus.
A bit of a
Oh, he
decision
misses his
paralysis.
dash. Oh, is he gonna kill him? Eat him. Eat him. Or him too. Either one, man. Or neither. Ooh,
Okay.
that's so worth it for Urgot. Urgot being
kill out in the
0-3
end.
before that, killing the 3-0 Vel'Koz. That was 100% worth. Urgot may be more back into the game with that, able to utilize his gold a lot more. No one has drag yet.
No one has drag yet.
Well, Boston has one.
One dragon.
We won't count that.
But the second one.
It's
That's the
Chemtech.
second
It's
one.
Chemtech. It's fine.
What's your favorite dragon?
I personally like Cloud Dragon. I do love that extra movement speed.
Oh, yeah.
What's your favorite dragon?
I like Hextech. Actually. It's a good one.
Seems like the very basic. It seems like the very basic decision.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
But Orion
Oriana's
having a
getting
bit of a
bullied
duel.
pretty hard. Although Misfortune is running in at mocked Urgot.
May have overextended a little bit. Ult completely whiffing on Nyla's end.
Ooh, Nautilus may be getting pulled here. Kled
But bullying Urgot once again.
Although Urgot didn't use ult last fight, so he may be able to. He was saving it. Ooh. Oh, we got Drake just in the
Hey!
meantime.
Center picking up the drag. Taking one
Eat
for
him!
one.
Eat him! Eat him! Consume! Nom 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 nom. That's how the matchup should go for Urgot every time Kled engages him, but
Is he back? Is Lumberjack back?
it seems to me like it. Getting 2 shutdowns, pretty big. He's very behind in CS, but I don't know if that matters. Seems to get a Rift Herald right under Center's noses.
Boston picking up that Rift Herald. And the bot tower at the same time.
Lumberjack re-engaging Kled here. I don't know if it'll go as well this time because he doesn't have ult. That pull behind does do a lot of damage. Urgot, Lumberjack just has ult again. Ooh, he didn't get. He got him just a couple HP percentage points off. Kled is able to heal back up because Lumberjack was unable to execute. Oh, Lumberjack trying to get a little bit of a kill here, but it's taking a little bit longer than he need to. Orbitor Pluto trying to engage with Metro Mina. Mina getting almost a kill on the Kled again. The jungler wanting to really go in on Mina. The Disintegration team focusing on the support rather than mid.
Bit of an extended fight there. Not going the way of center. As this Nyla has been free just farming and pushing bot, it seems like.
They seem to be split pushing a lot of this fight. It's working very well. They don't really seem to be stopping it. Being a bit of a nuisance as they back, so they can't punish her. But this is early on. I have no idea how this matchup goes.
Again, no objectives are up. Things are just a bit of a chill, you know? Farming up, pushing out waves, protecting towers if you have them. A little slow until the next dragon spawns.
Yep, so far, Vel'Koz looks to be wanting to have a fight with Misfortune, getting slowed pretty hard. Although with the jungler nearby, I don't know if Istramu really wants this. I think they caught the jungler on the board. Does Istramu want this?
Ooh,
Decent
Estrella
ult.
popping the ult, but Polygon dodging with his own. Party Dogster.
Storm had a pretty bad interact. I'm not sure there was much they could have done there as misfortune. Ooh, pretty big ooh, ginormous
Big
ult from
wombo
Mega
combo
Noodles.
coming from Mega Noodles
So
and
much healing happening
Metromina.
as well.
No kills coming out, unfortunately.
Lumberjack does miss his key. Oh, never mind.
Center on the chase. Mega Noodles picking up the kill onto the Nyla.
Ooh, just as Thornbound spawns too, this is potentially a free objective for center if they push it really fast and really hard. They should go for Thornbound right now.
But Kled is pushing that top
He
side
is
pretty.
split pushing. He seems to get tower with Urgot here punishing him. He should have maybe gone for minions to prevent. Ooh, Kled is probably dead here. Kled takes so much damage from that. Kled is punished for his actions. Big
Shutdown picked
goal.
up by Lumberjack as Mega Noodles starts the Otacon.
They should still get Otacon, even with Vel'Koz down there with ult. I do not think it is enough to really stop Otacon. If Vel'Koz tries it, he's going to get blitzed. Center doesn't really seem to be wanting to zone anybody. They see the jungler right there. They don't want to zone. Ooh, a little bit of poke. Vel'Koz is half. Less than half. Ooh, this is amazing ult from the Strummo and Misfortune. Killing Thornbound is also an amazing thing. Strummo is doing God's work right now. That ult on Vel'Koz, he did not see it coming.
Center will secure the Otacon as well. Objectives going more in the way of Center now than before.
It's not as one-sided as before.
Not as one-sided as before. Seems like Center is making their way towards the Mountain Drake as well.
They would be right to do so. 3 people are still technically down. If they really push it, they may be able to steal it before people come up online, but that would be a pretty big risk. Although they seem to be wanting to... Kled does not seem to realize he is about to be ambushed by 4 people. Ooh. J4 maybe trying to bait the Kled. Kled does not know how deep he is. Well, maybe he's betting on the rest of his team to bail him out. J4 making the wise decisions. Mega Noodles decides to back away. The Dragon goes back on the red team. On the Boston. Oh, with mid as they split push tower. I think there was just a little bit of a cluster. Ooh, why is Party Dogster back there?
Getting caught out a little bit. Center's on the hunt.
But with all that movement speed. Ooh, I don't know if trying to take Mountain Drake is right now, especially. Ooh, that beam is a lot, but a lot of that.
Beautiful ult coming out from Estramu. Picking up a triple kill. Securing the
That
Mountain
is
Drake.
basically
for
a
Center.
quadra for Estramu. That is maybe one of the fattest misfortune ults I've seen in my life. That is huge for Estramu. As Lumberjack picks up the final kill on the Kled. That was... And their very own jungler, Party Dogster, seems to be sitting in the back in shock of what just happened to his team. And Center does get mid tower and probably bot tower too. Maybe 2 bot towers. Maybe even 2 mid towers. Well, probably not with the jungler models coming back up.
Red team's turret has been destroyed. Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Maybe should have sent Urgot up to top to push top wave to take all first towers. Well, they seem to be pushing for bot second. Although with the rest of the team coming up...
Grabbing 2 towers. And the Dragon off of that play. Makes himself as Boston has to recover here. But again, all objectives are down. Nothing they can do but farm up and keep it tight, not get caught out.
Mina seems to be a little bit far overextended. A bad Nautilus pull will may have killed them in that situation if Orbiter Pluto didn't show up to help. MF ult already being back up. I don't know if trying to take Mountain Drake is right now. Ooh, that beam is a lot, but a lot of that... Oop. I do not think Mega Noodles knows, but he was intelligent enough to get out.
Hook going straight into the wall from Minjan.
Happens to me all the time. It's not unless I don't blame him.
A little bit overeager, a little bit overeager.
Ooh, big fight brewing right now. Everyone seems to think that they have the advantage in the fight. Baron spawning very soon. Ooh, just push back a little so we can't pull. Nautilus looking for that pull.
Boston looking to set up that Baron control, but Talon getting caught out by that blue ward.
Vel'Koz's backing. Hope maybe TPing back in. Yep, TPing back in.
So spots the back,
Team's just fighting for ward control right now.
fighting for vision. And just dance around the Baron a little bit back and forth as all the vision is getting cleared up, making sure no one's doing it. Mega Noodle sitting out on a ward there.
MF is really starting to come online with that movement speed boost as well as Lord Dominic's.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But we did see, just with that previous fight, how Center does want to play out those team fights. Those big combos, big damage from the MF Ori.
Indeed, it seems like Boston College really likes grouping in large clumps, although with Estramu's misfortune ult, it does kind of play against that strategy, as Estramu looks for another ginormous ult.
Now Center's team does have a lot of early game power with some of their picks. Urgot, J4. But on Boston's side, they do scale just a little bit better with levels. So the longer the game goes on, they should be able to equalize it just a little bit. Hopefully, Center can close out the game before anything happens.
I like how Orbiter Pluto and Estramu are just sort of standing at Otacon as if Vel'Koz can't see them.
Game at a bit of a standstill as Baron is being vision for Baron at least is being fought over. Gotta say it's a little bit unnerving having gone this long without any kills. It's a little tense.
Indeed, Center has shut down gold on 4 out of our 5 players. Ooh, they seemingly want to see Nico block joke in, although Center
Party Dogster
is very privy to it. If Estramu can get in position and ult, ooh, they did not come in time. Center being very late to drag as it came up, a little late as they all were coming back from base. Oh,
Dogster getting there
J4 with
first.
the call out on the ADC. J4 really wanting that AD carry.
Minjan caught out, going down to Orbiter.
Ooh, ginormous ult from Mega Noodles. Another big ult from Estramu. As Kled tries to run away as he tries to 1v4?
1v5.
1v5. My mistake. I didn't know he had those big cojones.
Actually going down. Unfortunately, a lot of that fight happening on the bot side, so Center's far away from that Baron, opting instead to just push up the bot lane.
Now, instead of only 4 people on our team having a bounty, all 5 players on our team have a bounty now.
So if they're ever feeling generous, want to donate some extra gold to Boston, can get caught out.
Indeed, despite it being 22-10, this is still a rather close game. Center isn't really hard pushing for any objectives or pushing their pretty sizable gold lead, about 5k.
After
Although
that
they
fight,
are really
picking up
pushing
bot
these
tower.
towers while the jungle's in there. And Should hold my tongue.
Second.
Pretty large Vel'Koz also. Although with center running away now, I don't think they get anything.
Horn with that laser, preventing center from getting more than just tower. But center
Five-man back in the
backing
bush.
together in a bush.
Five-man back. With the jungler seemingly not caring about.
Safety in numbers, safety in numbers.
This many people can't be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if Boston had a large amount of game sense, they would see with all five backing, they maybe could have snuck in a Baron there. Or maybe the jungle could have started Baron and the rest of the team could have picked it up with center all five backing.
But that would be quick. Oh,
Not
not
seems
sure
to
what
be
that
dying
interaction
again.
was. But center,
Misfortune has an ult again. Shaman, oh, hope I not
my goodness.
Party Doctor seemingly wants to dive a stream to prevent another big ult from happening, but it's too late. Mina poking a little bit with Orianna. Vel'Koz trying to get a little bit more chip in. He wants the big laser.
Center coming out on top of that fight there. Gonna be up 5-3, choosing, seems like not sure yet, going to Baron or pushing up mid. Having to back because of that Kled pushing in that top lane.
Center seems to be just dawdling, although that split pushing Kled again.
Once again, a good fight from center, but it seems like Boston is able to find things in response.
Kled seems to be beating up Urgot, although once Urgot has it execute, goodbye Kled. Yep, didn't even need to eat him.
Lumberjack cutting down. Kled like a tree. Little pun in there.
I think Center's game sense was a little lacking for that Kled call out, as they allowed minions to push up super far on top and just sort of let him take it while they were brawling in mid.
Party Dogster is on the bot side there. Getting spotted out. Center's rushing to start the Baron as the
This
jungler's
is
nowhere
actually
near.
a very good play. Vel'Koz and jungle are lower mid and mid. They have no idea it's happening.
You have no idea it's happening.
They
Center sneaks
destroyed
the
their
Baron.
they destroyed their wards and they're like, oh, center must be somewhere else. Oh, they just placed a
Getting a bit of an inkling, but it's
ward,
too
but
late.
it's way too late. That was a massive oversight from them. Hearing the team talk about Vel'Koz blessing them there a little bit as he decided to split push bot as Vel'Koz. Now, usually when you think of prominent split pushers, you think of Trundle, Nasus. Welcome to split pushing Vel'Koz. It's the new meta. Oh, the jungler being caught out pretty badly. Mina being in melee range with the jungler, although with Misfortune being able to full kit dump him, he is just dead even with the jump over. Mega Noodles is putting in a lot of work with J4, all with dragon spawning. This is looking to be Center's game so far. With Lumberjack split pushing top, he is doing God's work right now. He's taking a playbook out of Kled and just split pushing while they're fighting. If I was Trundle, I'd be doing the exact same thing in this situation. Center is doing so much damage to Dragon, although with their mid having ult and their AD carry. In fact, what are we doing?
Trying to pull it out.
Trying to pull it. Are they going to get the snipe? Okay. Whew. That was really scary, especially with him having the beam. Although, did you see J4's health not even move with the beam? That is just another massive ult from Extremo. That is a 700 gold bounty, 10 and 2. I don't mean to dog on the enemy ADC, but 0 and 8 is a little unfortunate right now, especially with the 10 and 2 misfortune from Extremo. Center may be able to win the game off the back of that push, having 3 people dead, 2 DPS dead.
With that Baron buff as well. It's going to be a little bit hard for that Kled alone to just clear that wave.
And the Talon jungle with Buddy Dogster is just getting 2-tapped by the by center. Estremu strutting ahead of the support jungle in some instances, trying to end right now on tower. Kled trying to all in, maybe to stop. Nautilus tries to pull, but then he immediately gets shredded by Estremu ulti. Center is probably going to be able to maybe end here. It's going to be a little close. Getting distracted by the jungler. All right, gets evaporated. The enemy ADC. That was a pretty decisive game from center.
Oh yeah. Game 2 will go to center. Have a series here. Best of 3, third game coming up next. Pretty good performance.
So far, yes. I think center's strange comp in the first half really sort of limited them from pushing a lot of their advantage, not really having a lot of great tower pushers in the aspect. Once they got ahead, they didn't really push for objectives. Meanwhile, this game, I feel like they really had a strong foot, and with that sneaky Baron play near the very end of the game as well, definitely just won them the game on the spot.
Yeah, way more mindful about objectives, were able to set up early, and most importantly, they were able to get off their wombo combos off every single fight. J4, MF, Ori, MF, some iteration, every single fight. On Boston's side, I mean, we saw it a little bit in the beginning, that Kled level 6 with not being able to charge at one person if center is divided, but definitely later on as the game went on and center was able to get more and more ahead with each fight, they just weren't really able to execute that strategy of theirs. And so you just saw that Kled and Vel'Koz deciding to split push only towards the last few minutes of that fight.
Yes, as well as our J4 having an amazing matchup into Vel'Koz, into Kled, into Nyla, into Nautilus. All these characters that don't really have jumps over walls, they have to flash J4 ult if they want to get out of it. Which is a very strong J4 pick, as well as a couple misfortune ults. About 3 of them hit the mark really strong in a couple of team fights, especially around that Dragon mid fight where Misfortune got a triple, basically a quad. That was very decisive on center.
Oh yeah. Now, interestingly, this game, center with the champs that they picked, they did play their champions a lot more. They were a lot more comfortable with the picks. Ori on Metromina, the Renata and the MF. In Boston, it seems like was a little bit more unfamiliar, looking for the counter picks. A little bit unsure of how to pilot. But do you think you're gonna see, especially in Game 3, since this is do or die now, do you think everyone's gonna kind of fall back on their comfort picks, or what do you think? What do you think is going on? What do you think we're gonna see here?
It's very strange, because usually in a lot of these games I would expect that if game 1 went so well for people, they would try and fall back on the game 1 strategy. But from what I've seen, at least in the games that center's lost, is that usually when the team is looking like they're about to get reverse sweeped, they try and do something completely new and crazy instead of falling back on the old strategy. But center may be well adjusted to the old strategy, which is why they adapted. But I think it's going to be a question of whether Boston can sort of counterplay the counterplay. As center, this game in specific it was not really close on Boston's side. I think it was 25-10 was the final score, 25-11?
Something like that, yeah. I mean, center was way more in control of that game. Definitely not as much of a fist fight as the first game. No. Thankfully. It
seemed that top was really our only quote-unquote losing lane,
especially early on, but definitely pulled it back around towards that mid and late game.
Yes, the Urgot pick wasn't as dominant into the Kled, just because Urgot got so behind via the Kled that he wasn't able to really push his advantage. But I feel like this game, so long as center picks J4 or picks another Misfortune-esque type character, I feel like we're going to do very well again.
Alrighty. Sounds good. It seems like Boston is picking blue side for the final game here. Center going over to red. So it looks like draft is about to begin.
Yep, I'm curious about what we'll see this time, whether they'll go with familiar bans or whether they'll do something different, as Boston has banned quite a few supports with the first and second ban, opting to ban like Milio, Karma, and another support. and the last time they banned 4 supports.
Yeah, a lot of support bans coming out
Yes,
these
we
games.
do have we have a very strong support player, but I don't think you should dedicate 4 slots to the support ban. I feel like Mina as well as Mega Noodles both do a very
So
strong
4
job in
bans
their
to
roles.
Mina instead.
True. I think 4 bans to Mina would do very strong. Although Mina's a very strong player, and we've interviewed Mina before. Mina's a very confident player. They love their Syndra. They love the little Yordle gremlin.
Teemo.
No, the evil man Vigar.
Ah.
I
Yes.
couldn't remember his name.
All right, well, seems like it'll be just a bit before draft starts.
Yep.
We'll be right back.
All right, now we're in the ban phase. I'm curious to see what BCB will opt for this time. Curious if they've learned their lesson or if they're going to try and run it back again.
Indeed, interesting to see who they're going to ban out first here.
Oh,
J4.
sniping our J4. Our J4 was pretty strong against them.
Yeah, very proactive, helping secure those objectives, getting there first, setting up those combos, enabling that Ori and MF that last game, taking it away from center. Good choice, good choice. And
Another-
Bessa and Milio's seemingly permabanned this series.
Banning Echo again, smart. I would have
In
done
response,
the same.
oh, and the Syndra
Banning
ban.
Mina's Syndra. That is a very good ban. They've done their homework.
They have. They're just hovering at the moment. They're thinking, do we need to? Should we?
I feel like that's
Sure.
maybe the play. I don't know. We haven't seen
Alright.
Mina pick Syndra. That is a bit of an unfortunate ban for us, though.
Locking in that ban indeed.
Oriana ban from center this time around. Looks like we're not running back the Oriana comp.
Getting rid of Oriana, getting rid of Syndra. So we're going to see what Blue is going to be picking here. They banned out J4, Syndra, Milio. I mean, Milio's been banned every single game. What are they thinking? What's their strategy? MF
Oh,
taking it away from center.
They want to try and run our strategy.
Alrighty. The MF pick, we saw how effective it was last game. What we didn't see was how, weak it could be just standing there ulting the whole time. It is deceptively short in its range as well. So gonna need some characters that help enable that MF or protector. But the Vi coming out, being able to just point and click on MF, still too early to tell, but we'll just sort of see. But pretty solid Vi Talia maybe we could see.
Haven't had a Vide play before.
Oh, really?
So I think it'll be very interesting because I'm looking at this. I'm like, huh.
And I could see a Vi Talia, Vi Ziggs, something that can, sort of easily follow up with that Vi
Ziggs
ultimate.
would be a very good counter pick into MF.
Sona, locking in the support first before they ban any more in the second ban phase.
I think you should have baited them out a little more. Let them ban maybe 2 more supports that you weren't going to pick. Although now they may try and ban like a... I don't know. I don't know what you ban in this situation. You've banned the main prop. Blitzcrank? Misfortune.
Blitzcrank coming out hooks. Hooks. And Boston's third pick is going to be...
Seems to be going a pretty basic comp so far with the Blitz Misfortune.
Blitz MF. I mean, they have decent damage. Viego.
My friend plays a lot of Viego.
Yeah, a bit of a toxic character for sure.
A little. But in a game with toxic junglers all around, I don't know if Viego is one of the worst defenders.
We'll see what center picks in response. But right now, a lot of damage being drafted on Boston's side. Blitzcrank being as a support.
Mel.
Not the most incredibly tanky, but
Mina. Mina does partake in a lot of
Mel being picked from center here. Now,
Cledban.
this could happen, but Mel could reflect, I think, the Blitzcrank hook.
Indeed.
Which I think, if I'm
It does
understand the
pull
interaction
Blitzcrank.
correctly,
Yes,
it will pull Blitzcrank to Mel instead.
I don't think Mel really wants that, though, to be perfectly honest, because Blitzcrank still gets the knock-up based off of that.
Could be, but instead Blitzcrank would be in center. Mel wouldn't be right in front of Boston.
This is true. Okay, banning another one of our characters again. Ari?
Sure, Ari.
Interesting.
Kled being banned as well.
Understandable Kled ban if our person wants to go Urgot again.
Banning out ADs. I mean, Jungle's gone. Probably another AD ban here. Or
Mord
Kaiser
ban?
instead.
Our Mord wasn't especially dominant whenever we had him. Interesting. Did they fear Misfortune getting pulled out of her ult by...
Probably. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, not ultra sure. I mean, right now, center is lacking, of course, AD.
Yasuo. I have not seen us play Yasuo either.
Yasuo pick. Interesting. Center has locked in two of, not necessarily the most uninteractive champions, but they're definitely there. Yasuo's wind wall being a bit of a pain, Mel's reflect being a bit of a pain as well. Galio being locked in on the side of Boston. They were lacking a little bit of frontline, a little bit of AP, so pretty solid pick.
Do you think it's going to be Galio mid or...
Galio mid, most likely Galio mid, Pantheon top. Ooh, the Galio Pantheon.
Pantheon top. I do like watching Pantheon.
Yes.
He does strike without
Indeed.
Ornn.
Into an Ornn.
Interesting pick. Because I don't know who wins that. Wait. Yasuo support or Ornn support?
It'll be the Sona support. I believe we're going to see a Sona Yasuo bot lane.
Mel mid.
Mel mid.
By jungle.
And then Ornn top.
Okay. That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. Seems like here center is fully on comfort picks. We should have an interesting game here, folks.
Indeed. Seems like center wants it to go a little later with the Ornn pick.
Ornn being that front line that they kind of need some good synergy with the Vi, Ornn, Yasuo.
Indeed, all those knockups.
But in terms of like how many people they can knock up, it's going to be a little bit hard. They might be able to find a pick on one. MF is probably going to have a bit of a harder time with her ult here. Mel can reflect it. Yasuo can wind wall it. There's knockups on Yasuo by Ornn.
Ornn just has too much health.
Ornn has a ton of health. Sona has an ult that will stun MF. So I think on Boston's side, protecting MF and making space and being able to sort of CC if they can with the Galio taunt is going to be what they're looking for. Galio knockup as well, but considerably harder to execute.
Pantheon is
with
also
Pantheon and Galio instead of Jarvan and Ori.
Pantheon is also an unfortunate pick into the Yasuo, as if Yasuo can react fast enough, he can catch Pantheon out of the air. Although it is a little tricky.
Dude. Alrighty. Well, we should have an exciting game, folks. No crazy counter matchups. Center all on their comfort picks.
I don't know. Misfortune does have like a 5-man counter matchup into them.
Well, yeah. MF is going to have a hard time for sure.
Indeed.
So we'll get back to you once the game starts. Hang tight.
All right, and we're back into the game. Looks like what we expected from the phase. Ornn top, Yasuo support. Not Yasuo support. Yasuo carry,
Welcome to Summoner's
Orbital Pluto support. Looking pretty normal so far. Looking like Boston College wants to get a cheeky early pick on, although Center does spot them with their shenanigans. Oh.
Oh,
Monitor
bit of a
technical
pause.
difficulty. Uh-oh.
Bit of a technical difficulty here.
Loving the chat right now.
Can you step on me? Coming out from Party Dogster.
On the Viego. All Viego players are like that. I can't confirm.
Are you a Viego player?
No. My friend is. My friend is. He plays a lot of Viego whenever he has the chance to.
Hmm.
I don't think I've ever played Viego in my life.
Oh.
Alright.
The monitor issues are fixed. Should be getting back into the game shortly. Have you seen the clip? It was from a Korean team where the teams aren't allowed to discuss like anything. They're not allowed to say anything during pauses because it might be like code for certain strategies or whatever. So one of the players was explaining that, and so another player who's a little bit younger just starts spamming like pigeon. I'm eating pizza or whatever.
Oh, Yasuo on the Blitzcrank. Damn.
A bit of a bush cheese.
Bit of a bush cheese. That's pretty integral for Blitzcrank, who either has to pop pots or back and be late to wave.
Justice.
But yes, there is a swap coming out this game as well.
Indeed. Oh no, is our...
Oh. We've got a bit of our own tech pause.
My massive shoulder?
Alright, never mind. Back to normal.
Hey, you. Go mess
Stupid,
with the
but that
boss.
works almost every time to fix it.
We got the fun little bar at the top now too.
Blitzcrank gonna be late
Oh.
for first wave from that early game cheese. Yasuo is looking to cheese a little bit more from Misfortune. Masagi! Atario!
Yasuo ML, man. Some pretty toxic picks coming out.
My friend who
Center
plays a
game
lot
three.
of Viego also plays infinite amounts of Ornn, so I'm sure he'd love to backseat this game later. Also good. Mina putting on some good poke on
Ooh, flash forced out from board of Pluto from Dark
Stramu
Raid.
is
Dark Raid.
extremely low on mana.
Ah, Yasuo doesn't have mana. It's like a barrier bar.
You can tell I've never played Yasuo before.
So he walks around a little bit, and once that barrier's full,
Ah, I see.
he has a. Next time he gets hit, there's like a small barrier that pops. So it lets him trade into these range comps. He walks around a little bit once the barrier's up. He can go in, but great hook coming out from Dark Raid onto
Stramu is
Estaramu.
simply going in.
Forced to
rather
go
than-
in, forcing the flash and barrier from Zarafa.
Stramu didn't even use flash. Stramu just used exhaust. Ooh.
Scary, scary.
It's going to be a really bad matchup for Ornn right now. Pantheon just has such a strong early game.
Strong
At least
early
until
game.
Ornn gets an item.
Strong early game, but even later on, Panth having a max percentage or percent health damage on his abilities. Being a bit of a tank buster as well.
Ooh, Mina's going to explode. Although,
Yes.
not quite. Oh, Ornn taking a decent bit of HP. The Pantheon press to stun for Ornn is just a lot for him. Also good. Ooh, Mina getting hit by Kit Dump. Ooh,
Hook
that
landing
barely-
onto Orbiter.
That barely hit. Barrier lol.
Just a fun little trade going on.
Hooking
nothing
the
too
support
serious.
probably wasn't ideal in that situation as they were planning to back, but hey.
But a very peaceful game, very peaceful few minutes.
So far.
5 minutes are up.
No first bloods.
No first bloods. Everyone's just kind of chill. Maybe a little nervous. Because this is game 3 after
Indeed.
all. Do or die.
Now the CS difference right now, our Yasuo does have a lot more CS than the Misfortune does. Our Ornn, however, to compensate, does have a decent bit less than Pantheon just because Ornn v Pantheon is pretty bad early, just due to Ornn's reliance on items. No one really wants to go for an instant dragon. Ooh, Mina missing the kit dumps. Ooh, they seemingly want to go in on Mina. Asagi? Really wanted that 14 CF. Asagi. Decent chip. Ooh, doesn't hit the full brittle combo. Not much one can do about that.
Indeed. Again, just a bit of a back and forth here. Just things being a little bit.
Ooh, they
you know,
try and go for a sneaky dragon, but
Mega Noodles being spotted out by Party Dogster.
now they just get that drag for free. I feel like that was.
Getting Dragon for free.
Yeah, I feel like they really wanted to go for a little bit of a risky play. Yasuo getting a little crazy with it, trying to get. And unfortunately, a Cloud Drake for Boston, but not the end of the world. Still pretty early game where
That's right,
our
not
comp
the end of the world.
isn't the strongest right now. Ooh, the
Flex
counter
coming
doesn't.
out and Flash coming out from Metro Mina as well. Party Dogster landing the
Mina
stun
is
onto
100%
Mel.
dead here,
Doing her best to survive and kite it out. But I think Party Dogster is going to pick up the kill. First blood going over to Boston.
Very first kill on Mina doesn't feel good, especially whenever you're ganked mid-jungle. Our jungler on Vi seems to be taking it very slow. I don't think I've seen a single gank on him.
But Zarafa
But the
falling low
misfortune is
here.
going to die.
Trying to run away from
Extremely picking up the
Yasuo.
kill.
Not working. As in top side back again. Bit of a snooze fest. A little of a pool noodle fight.
In
Going
top
on
lane
here.
with Ornn, it's always going to be a pool noodle fight. Ornn won't be able to do much burst at all until he gets super late game. Late game, he's able to brittle attack.
Getting poked a little bit by the Pantheon Sphere.
Blitzcrank trying to hold the wave off as best he can for his MF. Ooh, that's a little unfortunate. Mina's going to be killed again. That taunt is really unfortunate. Mina just tries. Mina gets cannon before they die.
Cannon secured at least. Mina with the root coming out just a little bit early, unfortunately.
I think even if they hit the root, Mina was 100% dead there.
Oh, for sure.
With the
But wave secured. Wave secured.
Pantheon and Galio movement against Mel, who really doesn't have a lot of movement in the kit. It's a little unfortunate. Meanwhile, I don't think our jungler has done a single gank so far.
Opting to hit level 6 first, maybe. Or maybe just looking for the right angle. It's possible. Again, we just see from Boston that objective control.
Looking
Getting to grubs first.
a little bit like game one in a sense, but last game kind of looked like that too. Cinder. Blitz seemingly getting caught out. Ooh, Blitz immediately pulls off of reaction. Ornn does do the big knockup on Pantheon. Now that Mina's getting peeled and really can't die in this situation, he's fortunate taking that whole ability. Ooh, dodging that big reflect by Mina. Extremely getting a pretty big kill. Big up down. Ooh, he's seemingly up down into death. Alright.
Wow.
Mina getting back in the game.
Ooh, center picking up the feat of warfare. I mean, we just saw in that fight just how
Ooh,
hard it
Ornn,
is.
they get
Oh,
killed. Oh, Pantheon stunned him so he couldn't dash.
the stun and the spear killing the Ornn.
That was a really good play by Lumberjack, but Pantheon is such a rough matchup. That press to stun really gets to him.
Indeed, indeed. I mean, yeah, that last big fight, we just saw how hard it is for MF ult to successfully go off there. I mean, ML was reflecting it back, or Metro Mina was reflecting it back. Mega Noodles immediately pressing R onto MF once.
As well as the Stremu immediately
saw.
choosing to dive the Diego and MF. Just, it was,
Just just quite difficult, but we'll see how Boston adapts and tries to successfully execute that combo. But yeah, center claiming the feat of warfare. Those boots are still up for grabs. Things calming down, things calming down.
No objectives really up. Drag doesn't spawn for a little bit. Joshua wants to go in on the Blitzcrank, maybe to burst his ability. Ooh, misses his big tornado. Strumbu's gonna get cooked here. He tries to go in on the Misfortune again. Ooh. Oh, after that. Strumbu can't go back in after their ult. Although he did use it, Ignite and ult, but Blitzcrank has ult in literally 30 seconds, so that kind of doesn't mean anything.
Good hooks coming out from Dark Raid.
Indeed.
Brings that Yasuo to go back in. Rafa might be looking here to get a plate for himself. Just Orbiter Pluto doing what he can. Take him back. Again, just...
Diego trying to get a sneaky drag, but I feel like center realizes the BS that he's pulling. Do they? Do they? They do.
definitely know, but it's a little bit too
Can
late.
he- oh, unfortunately with the smite, Diego gets out for free. Center being, again, a little bit too late on drag again. Seemed to be just that slightest bit too late. Not having a lot of ward coverage there.
A little bit too late indeed. It'll come down to towers to see who will get those fancy boots as Hex Gates. Hextech Dragon is going to be the one for this map. Just a bit of a scuffle up in the top side.
Although Ornn, this is just maybe one of the worst matchups for Ornn aside from Fiora or Van. This is just awful for Ornn. Probably going for opting for the late game play, getting Sunfire. Interesting. From what I know about Ornn, you want to build a lot of incomplete items first.
Goes hammering away. Oh,
It's poked because he's standing still hammering away. Also, if someone's going to get loaded a little bit, because they don't really have a range to counter the Misfortune poke now.
now we do have that Vi ultimate up. Hopefully we can see a gank soon.
Yes, Vi, I don't think
As-
has ganked once in a lane yet.
There is a play trying to happen on that top side. Party
There
Dogs are
goes-
going it a little bit early before the wave could crash. Dark Raid with the Hex Flash right in front of Yasuo.
Amazing.
Just on both sides, a little bit preemptive in terms of what they were trying to set up, it seems.
Our jungler doesn't seem to want to gank any lane just yet. They seem to be very opportunistic and only really take fights that have already started.
Mega Noodles maybe, you know, just taking in information, not sure where to go yet. They will be clearing out the top side.
This is a decent swap, I think. Putting Mina up top against the Pantheon versus
Good swap, I agree, I agree.
Pantheon. Although Mel may, they probably have it better than Ornn, just because Mel can zone out Pantheon a lot better than Ornn can.
Yeah, deciding to swap back, it seems like. Galio is on that bot side. They might be looking for a play of some sort. I think they're just clearing out the way. There is 4
Ooh,
bots.
Ornn and Vi, maybe trying to kill this Pantheon now. Vi is coming in. Ooh, unfortunate. Is he going to call in his ult? He is. Pantheon may press the stun.
Used the stun
Ooh.
already. Flash being
Vi needs
forced
to
out
ult.
from
There we go. Killing
Mega
Pantheon.
Noodles and Lumberjack securing the kill onto Demon in the top lane.
Good gank from Mega Noodles and Lumberjack waiting until Pantheon's stun is out before ulting. Big claws.
Just getting that kill, hopefully. Should help the Ornn.
Mina's starting to
That
come on.
wave.
Oh!
Raid
that
hook
pull
coming out from
the
Dark Raid
Yasuo.
again.
Sherman forced to reckon with it, as Orbital Pluto has to ult to keep it strongly safe. Playing a melee bot laner without a lot of aggression is a little bit unfortunate. Now, Rift Herald-wise, I think Boston may get another objective under their belt. Center just can't peel for objectives as well as Boston can. Seems to be one of our main weaknesses. Ooh, trying to get
Close,
get
close.
that stun in. I think a Stremu or his wall can deflect a Blitzcrank pull, but it has to be really fast.
Astaramu and Orbiter are forced to play back a little bit. Being denied just a bit of their CS. As Boston again securing that objective on that top side.
Center isn't even trying to fight for objectives there. On the other side of the map. Ornn fighting the Pantheon instead of clearing wave and taking sustained fights. This is a little bit strange from Lumberjack. Usually Ornn wants to do his poke and get out, because now he wants to die by Diego.
Herald being
Yasuo
dropped in the
purchased-
top lane.
Yasuo purchased Blade of the... Oh, goodbye Ornn. Ooh! Diego with a fake out, pretending to go into Rift Herald, only
Walk
to get...
away. Force flashed out from Lumberjack here. The Orbiter with the redemption, trying to save. It seems like center is
Vi's
collapsing.
coming in.
Oh, but choosing not to go in. Choosing not to go in. Playing a little
They
bit
not
safe
know about the
instead.
Pantheon. That is unfortunate. Pantheon just got away. Center seems to be giving up another objective
Another
for free.
objective going away to the side of Boston.
Center just can't seem to grab a single objective. They don't really seem to be rotating. Yasuo, however, could stop them.
Could stop.
Yasuo did build a Blade of the Rune King first item, which is a little sensible, but
Seems like towards that Dragon Pit, also being a little bit of a menace. Gathio
Ornn
comes back in.
seeming
Ornn
to realize-
using Engage. Smite securing the Hextech Drake for Boston. MF ult finding everybody, but Vi ult immediately going on to MF, forced to flash over the wall. Esmeralda falling down to the Viego. Mega Noodles
ooh, another kill
picking
for
up the
Vi.
MF before going down
Ooh,
to
Viego
Viego
misses
as well.
ult.
Okay.
And Ornn is
Lumberjack.
definitely dead here, although
Little
maybe
bit
tries to kill the
too slow,
Blitzcrank.
Unfortunately,
He isn't quite comfortable enough with Ornn to get that
down
combo
too.
there.
Bit of a rough fight. Oh, Metro Mina, it seems like, fallen as well towards that mid lane.
Center seems to be doing a little bit of a repeat of the first game, but we don't really have a kill the gold lead this time. I feel like giving us enough time to scale is definitely going to do us very good, as Yasuo has Blade of the Rune King first item, which I don't agree with first item on Yasuo, but later in the game I feel like it can pan out too.
Indeed. I mean, that was an ace, clean ace, coming on the side of Boston and securing the dragon as well. A little bit tough. I think what we need to see is a bit more commitment to the plays. They can't be a little bit hesitant, a little shaky. It seems like on center side they're kind of waiting for each other to initiate something.
Ooh.
But the reflect coming, just as we
the
talked
interaction
about.
we talked about at the beginning of the match. Blitzcrank just cannot play against Mel.
Who can play against Mel when that reflect is up?
I'm thinking Pantheon maybe.
Maybe. Oh, but a bit of a lane swap coming out from the Yasuo.
maybe a bit of a temporary lane swap until people can get their bearings.
Seems like that way. Waves won't be able to build up and crash as hard. Mel being able to poke at range,
Up daddy on.
can farm.
Mel may have not have gotten that off in time. Blitzcrank almost got the pull.
Meganoodle's doing a good job of covering.
Ooh, Ornn trying to stop the
Bot side.
Pantheon from. Ooh, Yasuo with the
Knock-up into
knockup.
ult combo.
Big, and then another million ults for the Pantheon. Although with the mid lane coming in.
Stun coming out. Esramu stunned and taunted.
Oh, barely killed the Pantheon, although with the shutdown.
That is a
Homeboy was-
1-for-1 that center will 100% happily take.
Especially in this very down position. Ooh, nice reflect.
Oh, execute.
Goodbye. And then, but unfortunately, Diego does come in here and then immediately take Mel.
Indeed. 1-for-1s all over the map. The Otacon spawning in 23 seconds
I
in
feel
that bot
like
lane.
I feel like Boston College is way more on top of objectives this time. They're panning for Otacon. They're pinging for Otacon. They know when dragons are coming up. Center seems to be playing a lot of catch-up objective-wise, which is very unfortunate for them. Yeah, they're just sitting on Otacon to take it as soon as it spawns. Meanwhile, Center is trying to take a quick fight in mid, which maybe he shouldn't be taking right now. They have no idea Otacon's being taken.
Oh yeah, it's being snuck out. Oh no, it's being pinged. I think they have some idea, but it might be a little bit too late.
Center's just way too late for it. This is a repeat of exactly what happened with Dragon. They converged like 5 seconds too late. It's
Unfortunate. Oh, but Blitzcrank is pulled in by himself with the Mel ult. MF ult coming out, but Mega Noodle's doing a great job of shutting down the MF.
Yasuo, this is a really good fight for Center so far. Yasuo is doing a lot of
Good fight for Center so far, but Viego might be Viegoing, picking up kills and resetting. That's not what we want.
This is definitely not what we want either.
The Pantheon ult's coming in as well.
Oh, this was looking like a good fight for Center.
Triple kill for Viego.
Oh, Mina getting
Mina with the execute onto Pantheon, but falling down eventually to Galio.
It was looking like a good fight for Center. And then Pantheon came in, and then Galio
Pantheon and
also hit a
Viego.
pretty big ult, and then Viego did Viego things.
Yeah, a bit of a tough one. Showed up late to Otacon and maybe try to force a fight there, which I can respect, but ended up losing more than gaining for sure. MF definitely having a hard time playing this game, but that's really letting the Viego sort of pop off and hit targets just freely.
Indeed, I think Party Dogster on the Viego is a lot more of a gank-heavy jungler, which is definitely helping out their team a lot. Meanwhile, Mega Noodle seems to be pretty farm-focused, and they've gotten behind on that just because they haven't taken enough fights that weren't team fights.
Indeed. I mean, on center side, there's so many tools to deal with the MF ults, the Mel Reflect, the Yasuo Wind Wall, and the Vi ult. Maybe dedicating the Vi ult to just locking down the Viego somehow might be the play.
Everyone is all in the Viego right now. Although Viego flashes away, gets knocked up, gets a full kit down by Mel. He seems to be playing. Ooh, Yasuo comes in from behind and tries to kill him, but he doesn't have enough damage yet. Viego is going to go crazy again. They're not killing the Viego. Viego's about to be knocked. They've created a monster.
It was close. I mean, we saw how little health that Viego had, but once he just gets that one kill, once he can get that reset off, it is just infinitely harder to lock him down. A good effort. Good.
Yasuo
good
tried
effort there from center.
to kill him early, but I feel like Yasuo's first choice of an item really screwed him over there on that kill on Viego. Blade of the Rune King. I hate to be a hater, but Blade of the Rune King is so not the play.
No, I think it's still.
I think
still the
first
strongest.
item, it's a mistake. I think situationally, Blade of the Rune King is good, but on Yasuo in specific, I do not see Blade of the Rune King being super applicable.
I mean, I don't play Yasuo or Yone, but for sure those Wind Brothers, they do want to build Fork first, usually. My understanding. But could be wrong. Things could have changed.
Unless they shut down this Viego, this game is going to end extremely quickly. The
Viego's
Viego's
definitely a
kind of
big
just
problem.
running this game. I've seen Center come back and shut down Fed junglers, but with it being a Viego, this is just brutal for us. Viego's able to snowball off of our not amazing plays, but I feel like if we shut down this Viego, we can definitely start piecing back that gold lead.
Oh, and I missed this too, but Hextech Soul is going over to the way of Boston. Very annoying soul to deal with. It's looking tough.
It is. Looks like Yasuo's about to be clobbered by his worst nightmare.
Estramu, a little bit
Estramu's
out
trying
of
to
but
fight.
wind walling the stun.
Oh, Estramu.
Unfortunately, being knocked up by the Galio, executed by the Viego. Seems like Mega Noodles might be their next target.
Another million kills for the Viego, apparently.
No. I mean, with all this pressure, Boston College just so inside.
Pull? Oh, missed the pull in the Orn.
Boston College just so on the side of red. So much just
Orn's
taking the jungle for free.
trying to hold it down by taking or defending the tower. Maybe he gets a snipe. I don't think that kills the Pantheon. He's trying to clear minions. I think Boston gets this Baron for free. They rightfully realize that. Vi tries to go in
Vi
on
going
the
in.
Blitzcrank.
Not enough follow-up. Now Galio here. might actually
Galio
be a
is
little bit out of
really out of
position.
place, but it doesn't matter.
Not chasing too deep. Not chasing too deep.
Center
They
is-
know
Center is-
Boston's right behind.
Center is greatly terrified of Viego, as they should be. Woo. They have created a monster in the form of Viego, one of the characters you really don't want to get fed.
Need health bars low. Boston back in.
Ooh, good ability from Mina to stop their backs, keeping them here for a little longer.
Hook into the dark.
Bold
Misses.
pull.
Megan just being spotted out by that ward. As they do defend that top tier 2. But the jungle, Mega Noodle's losing so much farm as Boston College just eats up everything. Nice, Metro Mina forcing out that Galio ult. That's one tool that Boston has less of. A hook into the dark. Beautiful reflect.
Blitzcrank has made a
Forcing dark
mistake.
raid over.
Blitzcrank is understanding why Mel is a little bit DLC. Ooh, good double knockup. Are they able to kill? Okay, they're able to kill Pantheon. This is looking like a good fight so far. Viego is on the opposite side of the map for whatever reason, clearing jungle camps. This is looking like an amazing run for center. This
will
person
and
immediately
reflect.
dies and perishes. An amazing start for center. What is Viego doing? He is clearing
Absolutely
camps on the
great team
other
fight.
side of the map.
Pings towards Baron, they know.
Although the Viego is trying to get a little bit of a sneaky kill here. Viego may die here if he doesn't leave immediately. Viego does not want to give up his 700 gold bounty for nothing.
Indeed, now 4 of Boston is dead. I guess they're opting
they're
for the
being-
top tower instead. Maybe they're afraid of the flip. They don't want Party Dogster, to give them the chance to steal the Baron away.
I feel like they should have sent Baron anyways, just because it's one Viego versus 5 of them.
Well, they could have always turned, but they didn't feel comfortable, and so grabbing the top tower, safe, putting some wards on Baron, and backing away.
Even the Viego's a little confused.
Oh,
He's taking Baron?
Viego deciding to start it. It looks like.
Oh no, that's just a free Baron? Oh, God, son. That's just a free Baron for them. Everyone backed.
They do have the Hex Gates. They could get there pretty quick, but the hook coming out onto
Melvin
Metro Mina.
reflected. They used Hourglass and they flash out. Okay. Wait a second. The Viego is in
Ow.
and causing absolute havoc.
Baron secured by Boston as Viego is Viegoing once again, picking up the kill onto Vi, flashing forward, looking to get a kill on
Mina
Metro Mina,
is
living just for a
unfortunately
little
dead.
bit, but getting executed ultimately. Oh
I
man,
feel like Center made a very critical misplay, not
Tough
super
one.
warding Baron or not leaving like one person behind. Everyone
I think
backing at
they
once.
just didn't think that Boston could be on Baron that quick.
That was a game-losing misplay. As well as
Boston's
not
looking
killing the
out.
Viego is also.
Looks like Boston's looking to close out the game.
Oh, this is I don't know if we can stop this. No one's up. Oh, this is just a
It's
what
looking
a
tough.
what a
But
crushing.
great plays from Boston. Great objective control from Boston as well. As they will move on.
A crushing 2-1.
Beating center 2-1.
Are they throwing? Okay, no. Let's say
No.
they're greedy for their good kills. I understand. Man, that Viego just kind of ran the game. No one else on the team was doing especially well. That 15-0 Viego was. Whew.
Yeah, tough game for sure. Tough game for sure. I mean, it felt like in terms of draft, it was pretty close.
It was. I don't feel like any team comp was like super strong over the other. I will question the Ornn pick just because Ornn is a super late game character, and they've known to go.
I mean, just as a tank, I think the Ornn
Hard.
pick was fine. You know, definitely a tough matchup into Pantheon,
Indeed, the
who can
Pantheon
bust those
counter pick
tanks.
is pretty rough.
But
I think first picking Ornn was the issue overall. I feel
first picking Ornn. Ornn was last pick.
Right. Pantheon just counter picked him. Huh?
But no, I mean, in terms of comps, I think it was pretty solid. I think what it really came down to was just objective control. Boston was always there first, or was always able to push center out.
Let's not forget about the 15-0 Viego.
Yes, and Viego, when it came to the team fights, I think they definitely did shut down MF quite well, especially early on. But that really did let Viego sort of run around free, picking up kills, resetting, and just kind of taking over the game from there, unfortunately.
Indeed. I think it was a combination of Viego, objective control, as well as center seemingly is just just that 1 second late that they need to be for objective fights, or when, for instance, when instead of pushing for Baron, you push for top tower, and then, which is a fine play, but then everybody backing and just leaving it up to the Viego is, I feel like that was a little bit of a mistake.
Indeed. But you know, still a great series. We saw 3 full games. Game 1 especially was a bit of a nail biter
It was.
50+ minute game. So yeah, pretty solid overall. I think, are we gonna get? Yeah.
All right, and then let's head to an interview next.
Yeah, we'll be back with an interview from one of our players.
All right, so welcome to the post-match interview. So, what'd you think of that very first match that y'all played?
It was so bad. It was so long.
It was.
But we did good because, you know, lasting that long with also like everything open our base basically. So I mean, we held for a long time, but it was like, not that it was inevitable, but it's like
Every fight kind of went like 3 people would die on each team, and no person could really make a lot of progress. for a lot
right.
of
So it's like
fights.
So we can't really like do a whole lot if it's like 2-3 or like 3-2. You kind of just have to wait it out because it's like always like the one like damage dealer would be dead. So it's like,
Yeah, it was pretty rough that first game. I feel like
Mhm.
in the first game it was pretty even. I don't know if you noticed, but you guys had like the gold lead in the first game, despite losing a couple of objectives. You all had the gold lead for like a solid 25 minutes.
We did notice that because I think I think it was Gabe commented on that. Like we had a decent I would say like for that type of game we had a decent amount of like gold lead, which is important, but it was like every fight kind of happened the same way. and I had to play like super cautious with what I was doing as Senna. So it's like can't really like walk up. So it was really, I don't know, it was painstakingly long. But then we had like a good fight or two, and then like it's hard to like really do anything when the minions are just like crashing at you. So
Yeah, it was a little bit of a long game. I think if a team fight happened with you all where someone made a crucial mistake or got a really huge pick, I feel like you all could have definitely turned the tides. But
I agree.
That slow trickling fights is
yeah, it wasn't as
terrible.
good that game. Yeah.
Yes, and for game 2, you guys turned it around a lot. That J4 with Misfortune ult combo was absolutely
Yeah,
perfect.
that was crazy. There was a really good like Misfortune Oriana R moment. And I
did
was
see
just
that.
like back there trying to like save J4, which was kind of silly, but I mean it ended up working out. So we had good fights there, which I think we were hopeful in the second game to like maybe do something similar, but it was hard because we have to ban Orion because their mid lane would have probably picked it since they picked blue side, so they get first pick. So it's like either we ban Oriana or they take it, and then we kind of like drop the ball on that. So
They banned Oriana first game. Do you think they would have taken Oriana from you all?
since they picked first pick, yeah. Because I mean, I think Misfortune's easy, but I think they would have picked Oriana first. So that's why we were a little cautious to not like let it go through banning phase. So that was kind of difficult.
And that third game.
Oh no!
We don't have to talk about it very much.
I think we had it was like the very very early part was pretty good, at least I think from my standpoint. We had a good laning phase. I mean, it could have been a lot
I'd
better.
say the
but
first 10 minutes.
the first 10 minutes was
15.
good. It was just like everything on the Viego. I was like, well, it's just all on him. Like it's fine. And then
No,
that was not good. That was like
Viego.
worst case scenario. But I don't know. I think we still did good. I think regardless of that situation. I mean, you can see like on the scoreboard, like ours is a little more spread out, but theirs is
It's
all they're
on
all
Viego,
they're
yeah.
it's like all on Viego, and that's kind of.
I feel like
know.
the game was definitely winnable, but I feel like that,
Oh, for sure.
that initial Baron, I want to say misplay. We're going for top tower instead of sticking nearby Baron.
Well,
was
we
a
were
little unfortunate.
I don't remember who exactly, but they were a little like worrisome about that. I think we could have went Baron there, but it was like minions crashing mid wave or like mid lane, so it's like you kind of have to have someone go, and it's either Yasuo or Mel, and then they couldn't like decide because Viego was still up, so it's like who's gonna kill him if he's still up. So that was a little difficult, but I don't know. I think we could have went Baron maybe, but I don't know. It was because, but then also Viego would have just like R'd over and like one shot all of us. So
Yeah,
I mean, because there was a part where Mel was like literally under bot tier 2 turret and has like a good quarter of their health, and then Viego just like
unfortunately
goes
didn't.
all like crazy, and I was like, oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Do you think there's something that Center could have done better in all 3 of those games?
I don't know. We had Estaramu on bot here, which was a little sudden, but if we had a little more time, I think to prepare for that, it would have been a little better. But I think maybe if we could have done something a lot similar to the second game, maybe we ban Misfortune instead of Oriana. I don't know.
I don't think Misfortune was the problem.
Well,
they did do a lot of damage.
I think it would based. I think on how like we were team fighting. Like it was always very like everything all at once, and so if they have someone like Misfortune, like it's difficult for us to kind of like I think win those sort of like sustained fights more so. Whereas like where we picked it, it was like they went in and then we kind of like shred them a lot faster. That's how I saw it. So if we could have done something very similar maybe for the third game, but we thought about picking Varus here and then we decided against it. So, which I think Yasuo wasn't a bad idea, but I'm not sure what we would have changed if we kept Yasuo. So, yeah.
What do you think is something that Center did very well in all of these games.
We had really good communication, I thought. We also had really good vision, too. We were always, like, someone other than myself was buying control wards a lot. I think it was both Tinghui and JT were buying those. So, like, we had a lot of, like, vision on that map, which was really good. So, we always got to see where someone was, so that was really helpful. So, that was very similar, like, the first game with having Ashe. So, we had a lot of vision, so we were able to, like, kind of plan a little more ahead. So, that definitely was a good job on us there, I think.
All right. Do you have anything else to say before I let you go?
Nope, but we did have a good season though.
Yep, a very good
Yeah.
season. Quarterfinals is amazing
Yep.
for you all.
So
All right. That'll be it.
well, thank you so much.
Of course.